All right, let's get this started. Dallas Stars versus Boston Bruins. Again, Sagan's return. This is going to be, well, Sagan has already returned to Boston, but this is like the third time, which is always fun. Hopefully, Sagan can get a goal. Of course, he's gone goalless for the last couple of games, so hopefully he'll be able to score. But this game is going to be pretty fun. I always love playing the Bruins and watching their games. So, and this is at home for the Bruins, so this one's going to be big. Now, let me see who's number one in the chat. Let me check. Let me quickly get this on Twitter, and then I'll see who is number one, because that's what's most important in these streams. All right. Okay. I think I just barely saw Von Hook get number one. I'm not sure. Okay. All right, let me see who is number one. Von Hook on my screen is number one. Congratulations. The Mod Squad representing. Joseph is number two. Steven is number three. Minnesota Wild is number four, technically. Donovan 5. Then we have OC. How's it going, Minnesota Wild? How's it going? Can I be mod? Not yet. I think I've seen you like twice in the last couple of streams. So if you keep coming, then probably. If you keep coming. I was your 11th subscriber. That's a long time. That is a long time. So if you were actually subscribed back then, kudos, because there were some terrible videos back then. First like, there you go, Donovan. There you go. That's a good start. 9 beautiful people in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for coming, everyone. This should be a pretty fun game. The All Stars for Boston Bruins got camera. Okay. I don't want the camera being crazy today, but I got the Bruins third jersey from a few years ago. What a beautiful jersey, by the way. I'm not a big Bruins fan, but what a jersey. Beautiful. And of course, I'm wearing the Dallas Stars jersey, wearing the usual Dallas Stars hat, so I'm doing well. Vaughn is number one on my screen. Yeah, on my screen too. So technically we're both right, Steven. But yeah, OC, how's it going? Good to see you in here. Mika, how's it going? Good to see you in here as well. Please beat the Bruins. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. Now, the goaltenders are Anton Khudobin versus Tuukka Rask. Khudobin making his Boston Bruins return. So this is going to be fun. Going to be really interesting to see how Khudobin does to start out this game. 2-1 on record so far. 923 save percentage. He's done very well, I feel. And Tuukka Rask has been meh. So he's looking at a rebound game, and Khudobin is looking to be a lot better, or looking to be better as well. He's had a good start of the season though. All right, yeah. Let me get. I forgot to put on the Streamlabs link for myself, so let me just do that. So we've had 2 straight streams where somebody has donated. That was absolutely insane. We had Ferret, and we had France. I don't know why I forgot his name for a second, but yeah, that was pretty crazy. Let me see. I'll get back to chat in a minute, but currently we're a couple minutes out from this game, but this should be a pretty fun one. For this one, I'm not really sure where I lie when it comes to predictions. Honestly, this could go a lot of different ways, so I'm not really sure, honestly. So in this game, it's kind of tough because I think Khudobin will have a pretty decent game, but I think Tuukka Rask could rebound. Let me see the other games of the night first. But for this game, I think it's a toss-up. Honestly, the Stars have won 3 straight games on the road. So it's going to be a tough one for me. I'm going to say the Bruins win this at home. I'm going to say it's close. I'm going to say 3-2 in a shootout. There's my official prediction, 3-2 in a shootout. Let me know what your predictions are for this game down below. Love to hear it, even if the Stars are losing in your mind. Sorry I'm not first. I was watching a Bruins highlight video. Okay, that makes a little more sense. What happened to Ann's game? It was rained out. I think it rains last night, something like that. So sad. I don't even think he's here right now. I think he's at a friend's house. Me and 11 other kids are suspended from school. That's a yikes. That's an absolute yikes. Hopefully you get back, man. Go Bruins. Wow, Steven. Wow, so rude. Absolutely rude. Now it's looking like we're getting into the game finally. Yeah, okay, so the Bruins had their World Series they had their World Series ceremony. They put out the World Series, or not the World Series trophy. Yeah, I guess the World Series trophy. They had that out with, I think that's Joe Kelly. So they have the ceremony out now, but let me know what your predictions are for this game down below, because the game is just starting. We're about to get into puck drops. Looks like Sagan, Janmark, and Short are starting out for that first line. So again, my predictions are for this game 3-2 Bruins in a shootout. I'd be pretty happy with a point, honestly, because this road trip has been pretty successful so far for the Dallas Stars. So I'm pretty happy, but all right, let's get into this. Just puck drop. Again, let me know what your predictions are before this gets maybe spoiled in the first minute. Devin Shore now with the puck. Okay. But again, I think this game might be polarizing for a lot of people. I could see either team winning, honestly. Like this could go a lot of different ways. I think the main wild card, though, is Tuukka Rask, because he hasn't been the greatest to start the season. If he can play a lot better, who knows what the Bruins can do in this game. Oh, yeah, Mark. All right. Let me see. Hopefully Sagan has a good game against his old team. Yeah, last time the Bruins faced the Stars, it ended pretty well for the Dallas Stars. So I'm hoping for the same kind of thing, especially for Tyler Sagan. Bruins are his second least favorite team. Okay. So you'll likely want a Dallas Stars winning this, unless the Dallas Stars are your least favorite team. Go Stars from a Central Division opponent. Hey, respect for that. Respect. Can the Hawks bounce back? I'm nervous. Man, OC, I don't know what the Blackhawks are doing right now. Honestly, they've lost like 4 straight games, something like that. They've been a weird team. Really, really weird team. It's raining in Philly too. Okay. Yeah, I know it's raining in a lot of places. It's just kind of that season, right? Bruins 2, Stars 1. Prediction 3-2 Boston overtime. Bruins 3-2 or 3. Yeah, Bruins 3-2 in overtime. So many TikTok messages. Why do you have TikTok, man? That's why. It's like one of the it's like probably one of the more cringy kind of social medias. I don't think it's a social media. Oh, Ben getting okay. Ben was right in front. Now Spezza. Ben and Spezza has worked very, very well the last couple of games since Ben and Sagan were split up. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let me see. All right. Just checking something. Okay. But again, this game should be pretty interesting as to the predictions, because I know everybody can go either way. Let's go Boston. Wow, OC. Shake my head. What is wrong with you? I'm just kidding. I know you like the Blackhawks, so it makes sense as to why you would go against the Dallas Stars. The reason why me and other 11 kids were suspended is because we got into a brawl behind the portals. Ouch. 11 kids. Pretty crazy. That's a story you'll tell your grandchildren in 50 years. Hey, Grab. How's it going, Zach? Good to see you in here. Lunch monitor sauce and told the principal. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Jack Johnson is on the Penguins' first D area. I don't know what Mike Sullivan's plan there is, but if he thinks that Jack Johnson is ready to be on the first defensive pairing, I think he's going to have a rude awakening in that Penguins game. They're playing the New Jersey Devils, right? Ouch. That's not going to be good. Ugh. 1-0 Caps, Verona. There we go. Verona doing that. Even though I like the Oilers. I like the Oilers and the Capitals. They're in this like weird 5-10 range for me. I like both teams. If you can go to overtime, I like that. Either team winning, I'd be pretty fine with that. Oh, good save by Khudobin. Marchand was right in front trying to get a stick on it, but Hetherington kind of denied him a little bit. 1-0 Devils, Butcher. But I've noticed Butcher hasn't really done much at the start of the season, so good to see him get on the board. Dallas 3, Boston 2, overtime or shootouts. All right, so it's in that 3-2 range. Hopefully this is a pretty close game. So far it has been. There's been a couple of good opportunities for both sides. But 14 beautiful people in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for coming, everyone. You guys are the real deals. The real deals. I'll be back later. I'm watching movies. See you later, 6. Hope to see you before the stream ends, if that's the case. When is your Islanders Zizekas? Ouch. Rest in peace, Montreal. Uh-oh. Power play? Is this a Dallas Stars power play? Oh, no. Oh, no. It's Rowan Polak to the Bucks. No. You're telling me he takes penalties? Oh, what are you talking? He's taking penalties. What a bump. Wait. What was that? What? Okay, I am okay. Polak checked him. Checked Marchand, and it's a penalty? I don't understand. I mean, I expect Polak to take penalties, and that's why I was so confused as to why there was no penalty on that play. At least from what I saw, that was so weird. That was really weird, and you especially don't want to take the Bruins on the power play. So this is going to be scary. And they have Krug back now. So, right front, Marchand, what a save by Gudobin on. I think that was Pat, or no, that was DeBrusque. Faxa coming back in. He gets a little bit of time and space. Scores! Faxa! Whoa, he slips it through. He slips it through. Montgomery is smiling. He knows. My boy Faxa, let's go. 1-0, Shorty, baby. Shorty, baby. What a save by Gudobin on Bergeron. And Heiskanen gets it right back up, slips it to Faxa. He comes back up on the rush, and then he just gets some space, gets some time, and it goes, and a weak goal given up by Tuukka Rask. 1-0. Shorty by my boy Faxa. Let's go. I like that. I like that a lot. And I think I might have startled Rosie. She's like right there. But I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Let's go. I say Marchand gets the game-winning goal. I mean, maybe Faxa gets it. You never know. I got a steal in my fantasy league. I picked Zach Werenski and Aho in the 6th and 7th round. That's good. Oh, right in front! Oh, I think it was Pasternak. I think he shot that wide. I thought Gudobin saved that, but I think Pasternak just shot wide. That could have been scary. But 21 beautiful people in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Currently, Dallas 1-0 over the Boston Bruins. 5 minutes in. Uh-oh, right in front. Okay. Thanks to Radek Faxa. Thank you, my boy. Gotta go do homework. See ya. See you later, Steven. I'm pretty happy by the Dallas Stars winning right now, but again, see you later, bud. I don't know why I'm saying bud. Apparently, I'm Canadian now. Apparently, I'm Canadian. Jumping and okay. I'm not gonna touch that slap shot hockey. Wait, what? Bruins score. Pasternak gets it. Okay, so power play goal now. Dallas Stars got the shorty. Boston scores on the same power play. It looked like DeBrusque passed that to an open Pasternak. I was barely watching because I thought Pasternak was covered. Apparently not. Yeah, there was a little bit of a battle in the. Oh, what a pass by Bergeron! On the red line of the net, just finds. He knows Pasternak is right there. What a play by Bergeron. And that first line for Boston, getting it done on the power play 1-1. I mean, we're right back to square one, right? I mean, I guess I'd take a Radek Faxa shorty at that point. Good to see you. I take it. I take it now. 12th goal of the season, though, for David Pasternak. Apparently leads the NHL. Apparently? I didn't know 12 led the NHL. I need Sagan or Ben to score for my fantasy team, obviously. Well, sorry, I don't have Radek Faxa. I have some facts. I have some facts to tell you about Illusion Cubes. But yeah, how's it going? How tall are you? I am 5'10" on a good day. Radek Faxa, yes, my boy, my beautiful boy. Even though it's 1-1, sadly. Even though if there was any Bruins player to score, I'm glad it was Pasternak. Love that beauty. I'll be watching the Flyers versus Coyotes game tonight because I want to see the Coyotes play. Man, I definitely advise it, especially the Coyotes going to win again today. Man, they're such a fast team. They're such a fun team to watch. I'm so glad about that. But currently 1-1 right now. 14 minutes. We're 14 minutes left in the first period. 22 beautiful people in chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for coming, everyone. Definitely appreciate it. It's been a good game so far. Hopefully it stays close like this. 2-0 Caps, Smith Pelly. Ooh, there you go. Smith, my boy. My boy. That fakes. 1-1, Habs drew it. Habs drew it? Habs drew it. Habs tie it, Drew. Yeah, I heard he got a haircut. So maybe that has something to do with it. Oh, Dickinson coming in. Gets some space around the boards. Okay, he loses it. Sad. I was not aware of the stream. I predicted Boston. Wow, Flair. I mean, they did get back 1-1. So, I mean, yeah, you're still fine. We're right back to square one, as I said. What's up, Grav? I'm going live over my channel because I do live streams every Monday night. That's good to see. Is there a Hawks game today? Okay, I don't think there is, but yeah. Maybe if you're still streaming at the end of the stream, I'll be able to watch it. Passion at 12 for the season. Yeah, they said he was leading the NHL. I'm not sure about that, but 12 so far in the season is amazing. Hello, humans. I have arrived. General Zod here. Another Be a Pro in NHL 16. But math and health homework, it's very sad. Yeah, that's sad with her. I'm sorry for you, man. I'm sorry for you. I know the struggle. I know the struggle. Grav is taller than me. I'm 5'8". Yeah, I'm like 5'9" usually, but like 5'10". It's like I don't know why, but it's like I fluctuate. I'm not sure. I'm really not. I want the Flyers to win. Well, obviously, Minka, we all know you're a Flyers fan. Come on. Obviously, you want the Flyers to win. Myself, though, I want to see some Coyotes wins. Timo Meier has 11 goals so far for the Sharks this season. Yeah, Timo time has been amazing. I've loved watching him, seeing him play, man. Like the highlights so far of Sharks games, he's been everywhere. He's so fun to watch. And last year, he was pretty underrated, but this year, he's starting to get that attention because he's developing into a stud. Like an absolute stud, man. Why are the Panthers so bad? I'm not really sure, OC. Goaltending hasn't been the greatest. Defense has especially not been the greatest. And the offense has been inconsistent, I'd say. With the Panthers, I don't really know what to think. Roberto Luongo just came up with IR, so that is a good thing for Florida. But, man, I'm just confused as to what Florida is playing like. I was expecting a big season from them. Not like second or first in the Atlantic Division, but I was expecting them to be third in the Atlantic Division. And, man, that prediction is not looking too good right now. It is what it is. Hey, at least I'm getting that. At least I'm getting the LA and Arizona predictions right about now. I know at the time that everybody criticized me for it was either everybody had a problem with me predicting against LA because I had LA and Anaheim missing the playoffs. Everybody was either against LA missing the playoffs or Anaheim missing the playoffs. And I'm just sitting back right now and thinking, yeah, that prediction is looking mighty good. And of course, I predicted the Arizona Coyotes to make the playoffs right now, so that's also looking good. But again, we are early in the season. That's why the Canucks are leading the Pacific Division. So, yeah, is what it is. Pastrnak leading goals again. Okay, that's good to see. Hawks don't play till Thursday. Ooh, that's a long time, Mara. Ouch. That's rough. 17 people, though. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for coming, everyone. The real BBs out here. Hello, Mr. Grav. How's it going, Luke? I know it's tied for Montreal, at least last time I heard. So hopefully they get the win there. I'm like 5'9" usually. I don't know. I fluctuate. I'm not sure. Sometimes I'm 5'9", sometimes I'm 5'10". I'm not sure. Hi, Graviteh. How you doing, buddy? Go the Stars. JV, I'm doing well. Stars are 1-1 right now, 12-23 to go in the first period. But, I mean, Radicfactus Shorty is something that I'll take every day, so I'm pretty happy. Opinions on those digital 6 jerseys. Oh, my gosh. I was contemplating making a whole video about this tomorrow, but I think I might as well just say it right here. Oh, my gosh. Who cares? Like, I was really pissed about it being just NHL 19 only, but after seeing those jerseys, they are absolutely atrocious. The Detroit Red Wings one is bearable, but it's just a ripoff of their Winter Classic jersey 2 years ago. It's only available in NHL 19. These aren't the original 6 player or team jerseys, third jerseys, so it's nothing too special. It's just an NHL 19, so nobody really cares, but I think it's kind of a good thing because most of those jerseys are absolutely terrible. Uh-oh. Kudobin? Okay, he's got that. But yeah, the only one I really have any affection towards at all is the Detroit one. That's okay, but that's just like bearable. The rest of them are absolute trash, dude. I could design better than I could design way better jerseys than that. And it's me. I can't design anything, so I just kind of hate that whole situation. Just hit that thumbs up. JV, you're the real MVP. It's Timo time in Anaheim. Yeah, that was brilliant. I remember that. That was a brilliant call. Panthers are amazing. Sure. I mean, whatever you want to say. It is a free country. You're allowed to think what you want to think, Zeddy. At least I think you live in the U.S. of A. Many people thought Florida make the playoffs. Yeah, Ryan. It seemed like a good trend to have them in that wild card / third spot. I thought they were gonna. Well, to me, I still had concerns about that goaltending, but I saw the defense improving offensively and defensively. I thought Aaron Ekblad would take a big step. He really hasn't at all. And when it comes to that offense, I thought Ryan Hoffman would be a big add. He's been decent so far this season, but the offense has just been kind of inconsistent all around. And that goaltending situation has just been way more terrible than I thought it was going to be. And even when Luongo has played, he hasn't been the greatest. So I'm just kind of disappointed in Florida all around. But hey, at least Arizona is set to make the playoffs, which is pretty fun. Just a reminder for the Devils: Provy, Werenski, Meyer, and Rantanen were taken right after Zaka. Yeah, not a good pick, but hey, at least they have Hall, right? The Panthers are doing bad because you draft jinxed them. Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm willing to admit I probably did. But hey, at least the Arizona Coyotes are bucking that trend, thankfully. Oh my gosh, Florida. I'm still disappointed in them all around. I'm still disappointed in Florida. Man, for me, Florida has just been so inconsistent to the point where they're a completely different team. They're playing like a completely different team than what I predicted them to play as. And it's kind of just like a wake-up call, man. I just want Florida to do well. Is that all I can ask, hockey gods? My gosh. Why am I... Ugh. Was that the water? The water is going to kill me tonight. By the way, 17 beautiful people in the chat. Thanks you so much for coming in the stream. Right now, the shots are 7-2 in favor of Boston. 1-1 right now. Dallas is kind of getting outplayed, which is not very fun. Penguins lost against the Leafs. Yeah, I saw that. That was a huge win for Toronto, man, and a big loss for Pittsburgh. They've been rough. Like I put them third in the power rankings last week, and since then they've been absolutely horrendous. It's like once I put them in the top 3 for the power rankings, they were just a completely different team. It seemed like wow, they've dropped hard. Are the Canucks for real? No. Even though they've gotten some injuries, they've gotten some great goaltending, and I'm not sure if that will really last. The offense, Pettersson has been absolutely godly. I'm not sure if that will last. The Canucks are kind of a weird team because they're really scraping by, but they're still finding ways to win. And I think right now that's the biggest thing. And I'm not sure that will continue, though. Yeah, plus Chicago faces Carolina Thursday. That should be a pretty decent game. Maybe the Scott Darling Cup. Canadian teams, that's a surprise. Canucks and Canadians. Yeah, most of the Canadian teams have been fantastic at the start of the season. Besides Ottawa, like Canada as a whole, when it comes to their NHL teams, they've done very, very well. I hate these. Time to watch NHL. Everyone else is sleeping in Finland, and I try to be awake. I know the time zones when it comes to like Europe and all that. It kind of sucks, and that's why I think that having games in Finland are kind of nice and really nice for the people in Finland and Sweden. Why do people think they are all bad? I love the Montreal jersey. Player? I mean, that Montreal one, I can see why you could, but like it's just basic. Like it just has the MTL and it just has 2 stripes. Like it's just like it's just nothing. I don't know. Should I go to the Panthers versus Oilers, Panthers versus Islanders, or Panthers versus Devils? I'm going to say Panthers versus Oilers. You get to see McDavid. You get to see a decent Oilers team, surprisingly. Islanders would be okay. Devils, I'm not sure at this point. I mean, you get to see Taylor Hall. That's pretty nice. But I think if you're going for a quality of game, probably the Oilers. If you're going to win a game, it depends on when you're playing or when you're going to this. But probably like the Islanders, maybe the Panthers. But if you're going to win, go to the Islanders game. If you're going to see a good game, probably go to the Panthers versus Oilers. That's my take, at least. I know I'm behind on chat, so everyone just bear with me. Bear with me, okay? I'm always behind chat. You guys know this already, don't you? You come to the streams to be. I honestly, it's a tradition to be late, or it's a tradition to be behind the chat. The only one which is even somewhat decent is Toronto. Illusion Cubes. That's probably my least favorite. It's just like a ripoff of like the Summit jerseys that Canada had in the 1980s, where they had that like white leaf. It was pretty much the exact same thing. Like it just looks terrible. There's no logo. There's no nothing. Like I'm pretty sure the Blackhawks were the only one with like the actual team logo that they actually use, which is craziness to me. McDavid scored 2-1 now. Ooh, getting close there. That's going to be a good game. 1-1, Alexiak scored. Yeah, I'm salty. I am salty. And oh my gosh, Alexiak, please. Please end me. Ah, I'm going to cry on this water. I'm not sure why I can't even drink water today. I'm sorry. The Sharks played to the Stars on Thursday. That should be a very good game. Is it at San Jose or is it in Dallas? Let me know, Von Hook. I'm not. I haven't memorized the Stars schedule. Minnesota Wild have a great logo. I agree. McDavid, yeah, I agree. If you're going to see a good game, you get to see McDavid. You get to see the Oilers, who are a pretty decent team. I'd say Oilers versus the Panthers. But 18 beautiful people in here. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Much appreciated. But of course, I appreciate you guys coming to the streams. It means everything to me. So thank you all for the support and everything. It means a whole ton. Trey McDonald, how's it going? Good to see you in here. Graviteh made a really good pick of Lou, and I would like you to see it. So once the stream is over to review it. Send it to me, or just DM me or something. I'm not sure. I'm probably the only person that likes the new Panthers logo. Did you see my logo rankings video, bro? I love that new Panthers logo. I think it is amazing. Much better than the old Panthers logo. I know that's a huge hot take, and I know a lot of people will not like that. But when it comes to the old Panthers logo, I just think it's complicated. It's just so overblown. Like with the new Panthers logo, it just looks sleek. It looks clean. It looks 2018, and I'm not sure why people are so against that. And especially on a jersey, it looks amazing. And even though I like the idea of that old Panthers logo, I think it was just executed pretty poorly, just with so much detail that kind of just takes away from it, at least in my opinion. What's your least favorite NHL logo? The Washington Capitals, by far. Of course, it's the Capitals, just the text on there. It's just, I mean, they have a few key nods, like the 3 stars on top of the Washington. Of course, you got the stick as the L. But, like, I just don't like the word mark as the basis of a logo. It just doesn't really work for me. So if I had to say one, that would be it. But their eagle logo that they have is absolutely amazing. I think they have it on the shoulder patches or something. That one is beautiful. But the one they have as their main is not. I got to go. I love you. Bye. See you later. See you later. Cole Adams, how's it going? Good to see you in here. Send me a hug in Portuguese. I will send you. I'll send big hugs. Big hugs, Genty Sai. Yote is the past tense for yeet. You know, this is epic. I love that video. You're behind. You don't say, Minka. You don't say. My gosh. Actually, I'm catching up a little bit. I am catching up, so watch out. Watch out. I'm catching up, guys. You don't want that to happen. But 17 beautiful people in here. Thanks for coming in by. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tavares is doing good this year in the Leafs. Yeah, he's getting up a lot of points, and he's playing with Marner, which is brilliant. Like, that line has been working a lot. Kings and Panthers are my 2 disappointing teams. Kings are up there, but I predicted them to miss the playoffs, so they aren't as disappointing to me. But the way they played is disappointing. I did expect them to miss the playoffs, but they have just playing a lot worse than what I thought they were even going to play like. Grab is way behind. I'm getting closer. Give me a break. Please hit that like button, everyone. Support the great channel. Grab is the best. JV. Thank you a lot. And I agree. You know, the like button is right there. Senators are the only Canadian team out of the playoffs. Yeah, Senators have been a weird team, but when it comes to the rest of Canada, man, they've been fantastic. Just fantastic. And besides Ottawa, I mean, nobody really expected Ottawa to do all that well. So I mean, this is pretty much what I expected Ottawa to be, is that this kind of 500 team that's kind of middle of the pack. I can't blame you for watching the Stars game over the Cowboys. At this point, honestly, like, I'd rather watch a random NHL game than the Cowboys, because, like, I'm like, why waste my time when they're just gonna shoot themselves in the foot? I'm sorry. I just don't really like. I don't enjoy watching Cowboys games anymore, which is sad. Super sad. The game is in Dallas. All right, that's good for the Stars. Get that home game. I'm a Sens fan, even though we aren't doing well, especially recently. But I feel like they're doing better with some people than some people predicted. I predicted them to be middle of the pack, not dumpster teams or not like a dumpster team like predicted, like a lot of people predicted them to be. I predicted them to be okay, but right now they're kind of just below average. So they're kind of playing like I expected them to play, honestly. Have you listened to Thank You Next? Because I'm obsessed with it. Nah, I don't really care about pop music or just Ariana Grande in general. I'm sorry. I'm debating doing a logo ranking video or a goal horn ranking video. Do it. Do it. Sharks logo over all NHL logos. Sharks is up there for me. Honestly, like, Sharks are definitely one of my more favorites, I'd say. I'd say they're top 5. I really think it's an awesome one. Oh, Bergeron right in front. Just shot that wide. That was close. I woke up rosy, but Bergeron was right there. 5 minutes left in this game. Still miraculously still 1-1. Stars are getting outshot 12-4. It has not been a pretty game so far. Not liked what I've seen. Oh, yeah, Mark. He almost got a good breakaway. That was close. 2-1 Devils Lovejoy. Really, Pittsburgh? You let Lovejoy? Okay, whatever. The Capitals should use the Eagle logo as their main logo. Totally agree. That one is an absolute beaut. And you guys, you guys mostly know this. When I talk about Capitals and when I have Capitals players with the logo in the thumbnail, like 90% of the time, I have that Eagle logo as the logo that I use in thumbnails. Like, I think I've used that word logo, Capitals logo, in the thumbnails like twice or something. Like, honestly, I vastly prefer that Eagle logo, man. Coming in Chicago this Thursday, it'll be the battle of Crawford versus Scoot Darling, Cameron versus Carolina Hurricanes, man. So please come to our games, even if it's Chicago also won. Please come back. And close enough. If I do the rally voice, I think I might die. Like, my voice will die. Canucks logo is the worst. It's up there for me. I think I had it second last in my logo rankings. It's kind of come up to me a little bit. I think that Vancouver home jersey is kind of warmed. I kind of warmed up to that Vancouver home jersey a little bit. But overall, that logo it's not the greatest. I don't hate it, but I don't hate it like the Capitals logo, but I just don't really like it that much. Who do you think will become captain, Tavares or Matthews? I think this is a hot take, everyone. I think it's going to be Morgan Riley. I think it is going to be Morgan Riley. I think Babcock in the last couple of days has spoke about Morgan Riley's experience, or not experience, but leadership in the locker room. I think there's the two obvious answers in Matthews and Tavares, but I think honestly, giving one or the other the captain might not. I don't think it'll affect too much, but it might create a little controversy there that I think the Leafs just might want to skip out on. I think Morgan Riley on the defense will be the guy to lead them in the future. And I do have a signed puck from him, so I'm a little bit biased there. I'd like to see him get the captain. I'm going to be honest there. I'm nervous for the future of Crawford. He has not looked like the same goalie since that concussion. Yeah, he hasn't looked the greatest. I didn't really expect him to be all that great to come back because concussions, he's getting onto the ice for the first time in a year. So I do expect him to be a little bit slow to start the season. But if he can't really recoup it at all throughout the season, that's a big worry. Hope you had a good day, Grav. Gotta go. Glad to see you working hard and fun, seeing everyone asking me questions. See ya, Cole. Good to see you come by the stream, of course. 3-1 Isle Sezikis again. Ouch. Ouch. As had this best second logo. Oh, yeah, it's the Colorado flag, pretty much. I like that one. Don't at me. But 20, beautiful people. Really, beauties in the chat. If you haven't already hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It means a whole heck of a lot. Currently 4:20 left in the first period, which is pretty nice. Tyler Seguin Derby. Pretty much, it's the Tyler Seguin Bowl. Habs down 3-1. Niemi looking very shaky. That's a rip. And sadly, he'll likely never be as good as he was last year. Dan Mark getting a little bit of room. Oh, I think that was Sagan that was almost there on a good pass from Devin Shore. I think that was intercepted, though. Close. Big oof. Hockey is over football. Change my mind. I don't think anybody's going to debate you on that, Egg. I think this is a stream full of hockey fans, to be honest. Lovejoy, Zizekas. Yeah, that's a couple of weird scores there. I just changed it to Boyle, so Boyle scored. Oh, okay. I mean, Boyle is a beautiful beast, so that's good to see. Why are the Hawks so bad, Josh? I'm not really sure. Honestly. Like, in the last few games, it's been weird. Corey Cropper has not played all that well. The offense kind of shriveled up. In the first few games, they had Taves, had Kane, were really scoring well, and in the last couple of games just has not been that way. They got like 15 shots versus Calgary, which against Calgary's defense is pretty terrible. I'm not sure what's going on with Chicago, and honestly, in the first few games, they were heavily relying on Brent Seabrook and Keith, and last year, that obviously failed for them. So I'm not sure what their plan is this year. If they want to overuse Jokic Harju, they might do that. But honestly, they were playing like Seabrook like 27 minutes or something crazy last night because Keith had that ejection, I think. So like Seabrook is getting a lot more pressure on him. And honestly, I don't know if that's the best thing for the Blackhawks. If you're playing Seabrook more than like 20 minutes a night, I'm not sure how much success they'll really get, honestly. I'm not the biggest fan of Seabrook, by the way, since, of course, the Cups. Thoughts on Calgary changing its goal song? Did they really? I know Carolina did. I'm not really familiar with Calgary's goal song, though. The past or the current one. Matthews and Tavares need it more. You could make the argument. Honestly, I think that'll be a big debate when it comes to Toronto is who gets that captaincy, because there's a lot of candidates in my opinion. Nick's trying so hard to stream, but his camera sucks and it's very laggy. Rip. Yeah, rip. We gotta get Nick. We gotta have a GoFundMe for Nick to get a new camera, or at least something better. So I'm not being biased, but I think Minnesota has the best logo. I mean, Minnesota is up there for me. I think I had him first. I think I had him first, actually. Yeah, I think I had him first in my logo rankings. So obviously, I like him a lot, or like the Minnesota Wild logo a lot. Currently still 1-1 though, 2:20 to go in this first period. The shots are 13-4 for Boston. Yeah, it's been a weird game for Dallas. They got pretty unlucky with the bounces, but yeah, not playing all that great, which is bad to see. Had to deal with 45 shots against the Flames. Yeah, he didn't look too bad for how many shots he was facing. That was a crazy game. Gotta go to my game in Minneapolis. All right, see ya if you are going from the stream. See ya later, bud. The Hawks cannot play 60 minutes of hockey. Yeah, especially if they're going to put so much pressure on Keith and Seabrook to play so much. It might be very, very rough for them. You have the best NHL discussion on the live reaction channel on YouTube. We love this channel. You have a bright future ahead. Grab. JV, you're the real deal. You make what you have. Or what am I trying to say? I kind of brain farted there. Here, let me take a break. Let me take a break. Here, I need to put on a timeout. Okay? Timeout. Yes. Thank you, JV. You're what makes the streams amazing. Everybody in here is what makes the streams amazing. So thank you for coming by. You guys really make it as fun as it is. By the way, good stop by Kudo, but he's been very, very solid. He's stopped 40+ shots, and it's his defense, obviously. Yeah, Seabrook. I'm pointing the blame on Seabrook. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's not like he's been great. Or it's not like he's been great. I feel like, honestly, Chicago kind of has to do that because of their lack of depth when it comes to the defense. So, Kotkaniemi showing some great hands tonight, but not showing confidence to shoot. I mean, I've liked what I've seen from Kotkaniemi. I think he should honestly shoot more. He has a very, very solid shot. So, and not the greatest to see it. I think he needs confidence to really succeed in the NHL. I think he has the tools to be a very good NHL player, but if he doesn't have the confidence to shoot, that might not be the greatest thing for him. I know you said Riley for the Leafs, but how about the other teams? For the teams that don't have a captain, I think there's Vancouver. There's Vancouver, Vegas. I know Toronto is one of them. Okay, so let's just go with those three teams. So let's say I had to pick three teams for Vegas, Vancouver, and Toronto to get captains. Let me know who you pick as captains for those three teams. But for those three teams, for Toronto, I'd say Riley. For Vegas, honestly, right now, I'm not really sure because Last year, I was kind of voting for Nate Schmidt, but with that PED suspension, I'm not sure how that will really work. For Vegas, they also have James Neal, who of course left for Calgary. Honestly, the next guy for Vegas, if I were to pick a captain, would probably be Marchessault. So I just think that he's the likely candidate for that. And if we're going for Vancouver, I think it's an obvious pick for me. It's Bo Horvat. Like, people may say Pedersen, they might say Brock Besser, but to me, I think that team lives and dies by Bo Horvat and his health and how he plays. So for me, it would be Bo Horvat for Vancouver. For Vegas, it would be Marchessault. And for Toronto, it would be Riley. Leafs chance, their goal song. I know I remember, I'm trying to, like, for me, goal songs are not nearly as iconic as goal horns because goal songs usually last like a couple of years at most. So honestly, like, there's very few goal songs that last for a long time. And that's what I like about the Dallas Stars goal song plus goal horn is that it's not like this random song, like this random hype song that they chose. It's really custom made for the Dallas Stars. So they could use it forever, really. Oh, Sagan right there. Good opportunity. I think that went off a leg or something. He was right there. I feel bad for Nick. I want to watch his stream. Did he have to stop it? Rip. That would suck. What surprise team will slow down and which team off to a slow start will heat up? I think for me, the obvious team to slow down is Vancouver Canucks, even though they've had some injuries and they've still been playing well with them. I feel like ultimately Elias Pettersson will not play as well. He'll slow down a little bit. I think that goaltending will slow down a little bit. And some of the guys in the defense have been playing very, very well. I don't think that will really continue. For teams that have gone off to a slow start and that will heat up, I think the St. Louis Blues are a team to do that. I'm not sure if Mike Yeo will be the guy for them to do that. But here, let me look at the standings and see. Because I know there's a few teams that are kind of disappointing here. The Florida Panthers, I did pretend to make the playoffs, but right now I don't have a lot of confidence in their team just because goaltending has been a huge issue for them. Devils, while I predicted the Devils to not make the playoffs, I think they can play better than they have. The Flyers will probably also be a little bit better, I feel. The Blues, as I said before, and I think the Golden Knights will also play a lot better down the stretch. At least that's what I'm hoping. Golden Knights being my third favorite team, I kind of want to see them being a lot better because this year they haven't been very fun to watch, which is surprising. Like, Vegas last year was so fun to watch. Like, almost every single game would be a must watch for them. But this year, it's like Vegas, it's just they're kind of boring. Like, honestly, when I'm watching Vegas, they're just not as fun as they were. So I'm kind of disappointed by that. Grab the Flames' last song was dead. Oh, yeah, that was perfect for them. Did they change that? I guess they did. I remember that one, though. That was perfect. Why did they change that? If anybody knows why they changed that, let me know, because I thought that was perfect. Even if I didn't remember it completely. Best logo: Sharks, Red Wings, Jets, Wild, Penguins. Worst logos: Capitals, Senators, Panthers, and Sabres. The Sabres are meant for me. I don't really like it compared to other NHL logos. Panthers, I love it. Senators is in the middle for me. The Capitals, of course, are the worst team when it comes to logo for me. Central Division has the best everything. Changed my mind. Well, as a fan of a Central Division team, I agree with everything. Central Division has been and will continue to be the best division. Like, I mean, in the last 2 years, like, what division has been better than the Central? I mean, the Metro was like better 3-4 years ago, but like the Central Division is so freaking stacked to a point where every team can make the playoffs. If St. Louis was in the Pacific Division, I mean, they might be leading the division. Who knows at this point? Honestly, like, the Central Division is just such a massacre that, like, I just have to deal with it being a Dallas Stars fan. But 19 or 20 beautiful people in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for coming by in the stream. Currently 1-1 Stars, even though they're getting outshot by a ton. It's not been the greatest game for them. I did like that Shorty by Faxa, though. Let me see. All right, so the Ottawa doesn't have a capital. Doesn't have a capital. What do you mean by that? Or captain? I guess you say. Yeah, I guess they don't. I guess they don't, huh? Yeah, I guess Ottawa doesn't have a captain. If I was going to pick a captain for Ottawa, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. I think if Melnick were to pick, it would be Borowiecki. I think that would be obvious. But if I were to pick, I'd say I'm gonna say Mark Stone on that one. Though, if this was like 3 or 4 years in the future, it would be Thomas Chabot by far. I think Thomas Chabot is freaking amazing. I'm not sure if he's ready for a captaincy, though, especially in Ottawa, where it's not the greatest times right now. Brian Elliott is out tonight, and Neuberg's placed in IR. Freaking Philadelphia, man. The goaltenders that they do get are all injured. the bad goaltenders that they have are injured, so they have to put even worse goaltenders in. It's hilarious. they need Carter Hart so badly. Vancouver will likely name Bo Horvat. Yeah, I think that's the obvious answer. Honestly, like I wouldn't pick any other player for Vancouver. DeBrincat hasn't scored a goal on a goalie in 8 games. Time for me to panic? Nah, DeBrincat is fantastic. Honestly, like to me, I think it's just because of Chicago as a whole not playing all that well. For me, I think it's more to do with Chicago rather than DeBrincat. He's still a fantastic player. Blackhawks need to trade Seabrook and Duncan Keefe to LA Kings for Dustin Brown and Jonathan Quick. If the Blackhawks could get Jonathan Quick at all for those two players, why? I mean, I'm not sure about that one because they need defense. I don't think Dustin Brown is going to bring the defense. And I certainly don't think Jonathan Quick is going to bring the defense. I don't know if that's really their problem there. So I think that would be an obvious no for Chicago, even if they could get those 2 contracts out of the books. Chelsea Dagger is iconic. Yeah, as a Dallas Stars fan, even I can admit Chelsea Dagger is pretty awesome. Do you have NHL 19? If yes, is it worth buying? Yeah, I unfortunately do. If you're going to play franchise mode, it's pretty good. But if you're playing any other mode, it's honestly not that great. Unfortunately, the Hawks have been using that goal song for years. Yeah, it's been pretty much a classic for Chicago, and will continue to be a classic for Chicago. Metropolitan Division always the best. This year it's taken a big hit in my opinion. I mean, I think there's already been games that have started, but let's just look at the Metropolitan Division. So the Islanders are leading that with 8-4-1. They're on a 5-game winning streak. But look at the next few teams when it comes to the Metropolitan Division. Penguins, Blue Jackets, Hurricanes, Capitals, and Flyers. All of those teams are on a losing streak right now. Penguins, 3-game losing streak. Hurricanes, Blue Jackets, 2-game losing streak. Hurricanes, 4-game losing streak. Capitals, 2-game losing streak. Flyers, 1-game losing streak. Then you have the Rangers, who are winning 3 games straight, and the Devils, who have lost 3 games straight. So the Metro, in my opinion, has taken a big hit. Honestly, like I still think that it's the second best division, but right now they have not. A lot of those teams have not started off all that well. Chelsea Dagger, Preds goal song, and Star song I like. Yeah, the Nashville one with the country music. Okay, first period over, so I'm here now. I have homework. Rest in peace, Luke. Rest in peace. Central Bucks don't at me. Bro, you're in the Atlantic Division. Quiet down, Luke. Quiet down, okay? The new song is TNT, I'm Dynamite. That previous song was so perfect. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure why. Last 3 Stanley Cup winners in Hockey Metro. Central has ways to go. I mean, when it comes to the Stanley Cup winners, obviously the Metro Division is the king there. When it comes to regular season, there's no division beating the Central. Your McGrath, Boogie Woogie Woogie. Okay, whatever that means, Neon. All right. Fire Strike 2005, how's it going? Good to see you in here, as always. Is Vancouver still on top? Yeah, they're on top of the Pacific Division somehow. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure how. Actually, no, wait. I guess the Flames overtook them. Never mind. Never mind. Apparently the Flames took over that first spot in the Pacific. Damn right. Let's go Flames. Let's go Flames. Good to see. I'm really happy to see them first in the Pacific. Even if I'd rather see the Sharks in the first in the Pacific because I like them just a little bit more. Seeing the Flames first in the Pacific Division is honestly pretty nice. Atlantic Division looks strong this season. Yeah, they got some solid teams. Very, very solid teams. Of course, you got Toronto, you got Tampa Bay, you got Boston. But, yeah, I mean, Detroit and Florida. Florida's being disappointed so far this season. Senators have been meh. Buffalo has been a lot better. Canadians have been a lot better. I think it's better than the Pacific Division by far. I think the Pacific Division is just down there. And I think they're the worst division by far. I don't think anybody can really debate that. But 26 beauties in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for coming on the stream. It means a whole heck of a lot. Tampa Bay Bolts won the cup. Watched them a few times. They are by far passing team in the NHL. Yeah, that game versus Ottawa was so fun to watch. My boy Braden Point getting the overtime winner, or not. Gore getting the overtime winner, or Point getting the game tying winner. Both of them, such beauties. The Senators logo should be a Chancellor. Yeah, it probably should. That would be perfect, though. That would be perfect. That should be Eugene Melnick's logo. If CC ever wears the C, I'm no longer going to be a fan. You should quit being an Ottawa Senators fan, Ryan, if CC even gets in. Does CC have a letter or something? Like, oh my gosh. Like, CC is so bad. Oh my gosh, man. Logo rankings: Sharks 1, 2 Pens, Blackhawks 3, Panthers 4. Penguins at number 2. That's pretty surprising. Alex Lyon is good. I've heard good things about him. I think he played pretty well last season. Or I know last time he played, he was pretty solid. Do you think Matt Duchene would be a good captain? I think he would be. I don't know what's going on with Matt Duchene. It seems like every team that he touches just turns into bad. With Matt Duchene, I just don't see captain material from him. I feel like he's a very, very good player, but I don't know. It's just something about him doesn't really strike me as captain material. Now, I don't know why, but I feel like Mark Stone would be much better fit for the Ottawa Senators captain. Rangers and Kings don't have a captain either. Okay, so Rangers is tough. If they're not going to trade Zuccarello, I'd say have Zuccarello as the captain. I'd say Zibanejad is a pretty good candidate. Brady Shea also a pretty good candidate. But if they're set in stone, if they're not going to trade Zuccarello, I'd say put him as the captain. But we've seen trade rumors about Zuccarello in the past, so I'm not really secure about saying him. So I'm going to say Mika Zibanejad as the captain for Rangers. And for Red Wings, I think it's Dylan Larkin. I think there's no other player really than Dylan Larkin at this point, unless they get Jack Hughes and down the line he gets it. But right now, I think it's Dylan Larkin by far. I feel like Rav is purposely not reading my stuff. Shake my head. That's sad. Alex, how's it going? Good to see you in the stream once again. Glad to see you come in once again from last stream. Is the gameplay in NHL 19 the same, or did they change it? The skating is a lot smoother. I feel like if you're gonna the gameplay offline is pretty solid. It's a lot more smooth and dynamic. Honestly, it's a lot more fun than NHL 18. But I don't think it's selling for $60. But if you're gonna play full price from that, I don't really recommend paying it full price. Maybe a month or two down the line when you can get it pretty cheap, I'd say get that, maybe around Christmas. I think it's okay. It's a better improvement for NHL 18, but I've heard that there's been a lot of updates that kind of slowed it down a little bit. Atlantic Mega Elite. Luke, you might want to cut that out. William Nylander scores 5 goals in one game for the Anyang Hala. Is he playing hockey at all? Beastie the Moose says, Sounds good. Unfortunately, I don't live in Canada, so I don't have a lot of experience with meese. I was about to say meese. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Atlantic is doing good right now. Tampa Bay, Toronto, Tampa Bay, Boston, Montreal. Yeah, Montreal, of course, being a lot better, has strengthened that division a lot. What score of the game currently is 1-1. Surprisingly, Boston should probably be up. Dax getting a short-handed goal, and on the same power play for Boston, Pasternak scoring the power play goal. 1 Central, 2 Atlantic, 3 Pacific, 4 Metro is my rankings in divisions so far. I'd have the Metro over the Pacific, but honestly, I'm not really the Metro will kind of fall in my opinion. I kind of agree with that, Josh. Let's see. I think I skipped on a little bit. Sharks can still win the cup. Don't at me. I mean, anything can happen. The Panthers have a slim shot, but they could still possibly win the Stanley Cup. I think the Sharks are still a contender, obviously. What's up, guys? How's it going? Good to see you in here, Hot Take Hockey. I'm the Senate. Beauty Part 2. I agree, Stellar Hockey. I am shocked how many wins are for NYR this season. They've traded all their players away and no stars. Dallas Stars have 4. Ben Sagan, Rajlov, and Klingberg. For New York Rangers, Henrik Lundqvist has been straight fantastic. So That's good to see from them. The defense, it's been okay, but I think some of those guys like Mika Zibanejad have stepped up a lot offensively, so that's good to see. Captain of Shens. Captain of Shens. Captain of Sens should be Borowiecki after that, or Borowiecki. I say it like Borowiecki, but like people say Borowiecki, so I'm just not sure anymore. We'll say Borowiecki after that Milnick video. Yeah, he is going to become the captain just because of that legendary video right there. We got a point last night because of CC last night, so I'll stop hating him for the time being. We'll see how long that lasts. Probably a game or so at the most. Like honestly, it doesn't take a lot of time to re-hate Cody CC. If you were eligible for Super Chat, would you make a lot more, or you make a lot from donations on this channel, dude? Yeah, with Super Chat, your channel has to be over 18 for you to enable it. I have Streamlabs set up, so I think Nightbot will occasionally put out the link for that. So if you want to donate, you can probably scroll back and chat if you want to. But yeah, when it comes to the donation, Super Chat also takes like 30% of the cut from it. So, or YouTube takes 30% of the cut from it. So it doesn't give back to me as much as the what's called Streamlabs. So if it was going for donations in a perfect world, it would go for Streamlabs. But with Super Chat, it's a fun feature, but it sucks that you can't have it under 18. I still don't know why though. Game time winner doesn't make any sense, kid. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just the way of streaming. In the videos, I try to cut down on that, but sometimes English can be hard. You know. That being said, he only scored because Tampa stopped playing because of a clean hit. That was super weird, Ryan. I don't even know what happened there. The whistle should have been blown before that. I'm not sure why it wasn't. The Rangers called up Elias Anderson yesterday. Did they really? I didn't see that actually. Okay, that's good to see. Let me check how well he's done in the AHL so far, because I know he started out there. Unfortunately, yeah, it was kind of sucky though that he started in the AHL because I thought he could start on the NHL roster. Unfortunately, not though. So it's good to see him getting the call up for sure. Of course, he's a pretty solid prospect, I still think. In the AHL so far this season, 14 games, he's had 12 points. Not bad. Good to see him getting the call up. And of course, with New York, they're having that full youth movement, so not a bad idea to pull the call up Elias Anderson. Let me see. I think in a few years, Elias Anderson will be the Rangers captain. I feel like he'd be a good captain. Depending on who you talk to, that might be debatable. Of course, Elias Anderson, he threw his silver medal. I know a lot of people were against that. I don't really care. I still think that he is a solid prospect. I'm not going to down him because of that. But I know a lot of people will be against that just because of that silver medal incident that happened in the World Juniors last year. Let me see. Graviteh a babe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Hot Take Hockey comes in the streams from time to time. He's a beauty, of course. I just looked at myself in the mirror, and I'm starting to get a black eye from the brawl. Oof. Might want to get that checked. I'm not in Canada myself. Rip. I do prefer the US of A, though. So I'm being honest. Philip Zadaniel is wasted at Grand Rapids Griffins. He should be playing the Wings, even though he's not doing great. Yeah, man. Zadaniel has been a weird prospect. He's played decent in the AHL, but he hasn't played like I needed him to. Oh, man. And at points last year, I thought he could rival Svechnikov for that second spot in the draft. And right now, he's showing why he dropped. I'm still thinking that he could have more potential in Kotkaniemi, but so far in the AHL, he has not shown good things. That needs a change sooner than later, man. He can't become like a Dal Cole or something. He needs to get it going. Edmonton 1-2 Washington. All right, that's good to see. I'm cheering for Washington that game, but hopefully that goes into overtime. See what's popping. Yeah, lots of things are popping. Yes, join our crazy wild Discord. Yeah, Discord is pretty wild, and viewer discretion advised because that Discord can get a little bit insane at times. Nightbot, go F yourself. Ooh, Slash on Hockey. That's a bit mean. Nightbot's going to take that personally, man. He puts the beautiful links on the chat, so I'd say respect. Hashtag respect for Nightbot. Sharks and Oilers favorites for Pacific Division. Right now, probably. I mean, Calgary would be up there when it comes to teams that are likely to win the Pacific Division. But now it seems like the second period for this game is finally getting back. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for the first intermission. It means a whole lot. But puck drop now for the second intermission, or the second period has just started. 1-1 still. Boston going into this period, outshooting the Stars 13-4. So I'm hoping for a much better period from the Dallas Stars. Not gonna lie. Smith Pelly is benched on my lineup, and he scored 5 points for me so far. I added the lineup, but I forgot to hit save. Ouch, Wither. That's sad. That's sad. May have to cancel my live streams now because I'm dealing with so much lag on camera. Yeah, I heard about that. What happened? That sucks. Let me see. Got to go. See you later, OC. Glad you can stick around for a lot of the stream. Glad to have you in here. I may be three-way casting on YouTube. Yay. So are you going to be streaming? Make sure you tell me when that happens because that's cool. Kuznetsov is not passing to Ovechkin enough. Ovechkin needs to be fed more. I mean, Kuznetsov is not a bad shooter by himself, but obviously it would be ideal to have a passer around Ovechkin. So I don't know. Backstrom maybe possibly getting back on that first line center. Oh, Pastrnak coming in. Oh, blocked. Okay, that was close. That was close. Let's not give Pastrnak opportunities like that, please. Now Krug at the point fires it. Bergeron deflected. Okay. Just wide. I'm canceling until I fix the lag. Okay, so Nick, if you're going through Google Hangouts or something, maybe put the stream on private before, maybe test out some things. That could really help. You don't have to go public at first, but that sucks. Maybe you might for cameras. I'm not sure if that's a Wi-Fi issue or a camera issue. Again, I'm not the greatest guy when it comes to tech. I could barely get a Google Hangout stream going, so I'm not the best guy to answer for that, but again, that's a tough situation. What I was getting at is that I'll still check out this game if I can. All right, that's good. This has been an okay game. Honestly, like the Bruins definitely have the advantage here. Not gonna lie. But 1-1 still. Uh-oh. Crew coming in off the post. Krug with a great opportunity in practically the slot, shoots it off the top quarter of the net, and that was close, really close. Stars can't keep playing like this if they want to win, man. They gotta get some shots. Spezza coming in, good pass to Ben. Sleeks goes in. Oh, a great save by Tuukka Rask. What a back pass from Spezza. Ben kind of slipped past the defender and wasn't able to get the shot off, I don't think. I was so close. Oh, man. It's going to give me a heart attack. Oh, right in front. Oh, DeBrusque. Good save by Khudobin. Okay, this game is starting to ramp up now, thankfully. But 17:30 to go in this second period. 18 beautiful people in the chat. You haven't already hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for coming, everyone. It means a whole heck of a lot. When you realize the Hawks have allowed 56 goals in 15 games, that's a rip. That is an absolute rip. Makes sense, though, because of their losing streak. I mean, their main problems has been allowing goals. Oh, facts are right. Okay. Ooh, he was close from getting that puck. Hinostroza is my favorite player for Arizona. Hinostroza has been great for Arizona so far. For me, my favorite player in Arizona is Charo Pashot, good save by Khudobin. But when it comes to Arizona players I really like, it would probably be Oliver Ekman-Larsson. I have his jersey. I think he's a beautiful beast. So I like OEL a lot. Keller will be up there. Perlini is definitely up there. So I like a lot of players in Arizona, though, not going to lie. Nightbot has a broken heart. Yeah, you broke Nightbot, man. Not physically, but emotionally. So sad. Zinni had 2 goals last night. Yeah, I saw those. And even with that, he still has pretty average numbers, but it's good to see him finally getting some goals there. What is your profile picture in Discord? It is Roberto Luongo with a great reaction picture. All right, I'm back. Good to see you back, Six. Good to see you back. Stars, Bruins, Oilers, Caps. I know that Oilers, Caps game has been pretty close. Was very sad to see Razor get hit in the head by a puck yesterday. I hope he'll be okay. Really? Huh. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, hopefully he's okay. And hopefully that's nothing serious. Hanley, how's it going? Good to see you in here. I'm doing pretty well. How is your night? When Red Wings again, when Red Wings again will be in contenders? Question mark. Been 10 years. True contenders for like a playoff spot, or like contenders for a Stanley Cup. Contenders for a playoff spot, likely I'd say 3 years at the least. I think honestly some of those contracts are going to really sink them. But when it comes to being a cup contender, I think it's too early to say because Detroit just barely started the rebuild. But it would have to take at least 4 years, I think, for them to really become a contender. And that's if everything goes right for them. I think it'd be funny if Washington doesn't make the playoffs. That would be rough for Washington, man. And it's like Ovechkin says, "We're not gonna fucking suck this year," and then he fucking sucks this year. That'd be amazing. Even though I like the Capitals, that'll be a interesting storyline though. It's like you're watching a horror movie. I mean, right now I'm pretty scared for the Dallas Stars. I'm pretty scared about the Dallas Stars. Not gonna lie. I like how many goals been scored in the NHL this year. Best year since the 90s. I mean, last year there was a lot more goals than there was the previous year. And we're seeing some more goals. We're going to see some more goals, of course, with the goalies. I think they shrunk some of the equipment there, or they removed some of the equipment from the necessary items, something like that. So now goaltenders have a little bit less of an advantage. So that's good to see. More goals makes me happy. I like seeing that. I also like Hjalmarsson and Perlini. Hjalmarsson is up there. He's in my favorite, but Perlini, UK-born stud. I love seeing stuff like that. But 19 beautiful people in here. Thank you so much for coming. Still 1-1 somehow. Not sure how the Bruins are still tied. They've been the much better team. But if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. It means a whole heck of a lot. Connor McDavid scoring, but trailing 2-1. Yeah, I heard about that Edmonton game so far. Washington having the lead. Hope he has the night off. Oh, does he really? Or it will be Copley then. That's pretty shaky. Well, I'm not looking forward to go to the Lions to vote tomorrow. Oof. Yeah, I mean those lines are gonna be pretty crazy. If he doesn't start against the Penguins, I'm not watching the game. Oh, okay. Ooh. Holtby, I mean, oh, good shot by I think it was Dickinson. Klingberg, get it back. Okay, close one. Show the game. No, I cannot show the game. I would if I could. Due to copyright, though. Oh, 2-on-1 now. Skull off the post for Akari. I think Noel Akari. I think that's Noel Akari. Now Curley with a good opportunity. Let's not give Noel Akari and Sean Curley good opportunities. Okay, I know they're not the best players, but I'd rather see the depth players get opportunities like that. But no, I cannot show the game due to copyrights. I would if I could, man. I would if I could. Just got Vinny Hinostroza Arizona Coyotes jersey, and I'm beyond stoked. Nice. I know those Arizona Coyotes jerseys are very, very nice. And Adidas would also be pretty hot, or not pretty hot. I guess it would be pretty hot. I like those Arizona ones, and I like Adidas jerseys, so it makes sense. The more goals, the better. I agree. Goals are pretty big. Right now, though, the Stars are getting outshots practically 3-1. Right now, the shots are 15-5 in favor of Boston. So, yeah, it's not going too great for Dallas Stars. You might want to close your eyes if you're a Stars fan, including me. It's not been very fun so far. Even if Radek actually got that beautiful, lucky shorthanded goal. Well, like I think the main reason for Dallas is just like neutral zone. Like they've been decent and getting out of their zone, but like in the neutral zone, they've done nothing. And of course, they're passing a lot more. No need to be scared. Those 3 wins were way too much already for Dallas. I mean, on the road, they were never supposed to be a great road team. So 3 wins in a row for the road is honestly pretty fantastic. He can't, so copyright law. Yeah, with YouTube, they cracked down on that a couple years ago too. So if you're coming to YouTube to get NHL games on the stream, I'm not sure what's really going on, because you're not going to find game streams on YouTube unless you get a Reddit link or something. You're going to find it through Reddit, or you're going to find it through a website that gives you a virus. Those are 2 options unless you pay for cable or NHL TV. Like, honestly, like, you can just pay for it, or you can get viruses on your computer. I mean, there's 2 options there. I don't know. I'm not sure why. I know people can be on a budget, but still. Phoenix Copley is in net for Washington tonight. Yeah, how many shots has he faced so far for Edmonton? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Copley. I don't think he's had the greatest season so far, so we'll see. Cheer for Dallas in this game. Don't like the Bruins. Hey, there we go. At least, I mean, at least you're cheering for the Dallas Stars, one way or another, right? Love the way you react when something is about to happen. So intense. Yeah, I just naturally get intense when something's about to happen. Like I automatically hold on to Monty. By the way, Monty is doing pretty well, but I automatically hold on to Monty. I'm just scared all the freaking time. Like I'm just conditioned as a Dallas Stars fan to be scared every moment of the game. So you see that even when I'm doing games that don't involve the Stars. Could William Nylander go to the LA Kings? I mean, LA has well, what's the GM's name? Rob Blake, I think. He said that he wanted to make a splash when it came to, or not a splash, but he wanted to make some moves when it came to the coaching as well. We saw that with the firing of John Stevens, but also the team itself. So I wouldn't think that the LA Kings would be out of the picture. I mean, I haven't heard them as a main team in the rumors, but I wouldn't be absolutely surprised if LA made a push for him. Boston has been playing bad lately, but has so many stars. Marchand, Bergeron, Rask, Chara, and Pastrnak. I wouldn't say that Rask is a superstar, but to each their own. I think Boston, like Bergeron, superstar, Marchand, superstar, Chara might be he might be past his prime, but I think he still is a big name, so I'd say him still. And Pastrnak, I think, is a star. Who's your favorite Dallas Stars player this season? This season? Now, my favorite NHL player is Jamie Benn. But if you're going to say best Stars player this season when it comes to overall performance, that's a tough one. Because I don't think there's been one player that has really stood out as the best player for the Dallas Stars, honestly. I'd probably say Ben Bishop. Like, Tyler Seguin has been inconsistent. Jamie Benn has been inconsistent. Honestly, the team overall is getting a lot more depth scoring, and they're getting a lot more contributions from players that you wouldn't normally expect. So for me right now, I don't think there's the one bona fide player that's been the best this season. If I had to give one, though, I'd probably say Ben Bishop and that goalie duo, honestly. So should I get a Derek Stepan Arizona Coyotes jersey after my Elmerson one? How many Coyotes jerseys do you have, man? How many Coyotes jerseys do you have? Get a Kachina jersey, maybe. Oh, Jamel Smith on a one-on-one gets a little bit of opportunity. Deeks in. Okay, loses the puck. This is so sad. Stars trade Tyler Seguin to Toronto for Nylander and Kadri. I mean, that wouldn't be the worst trade in the world, but I'd probably say no to that. Oh, Kari coming in. Good save by Khudobin again. Stars going to give me a freaking heart attack, guys, by the way. You're going to see a live heart attack. I'm going Dallas. You better. Let's go Bruins. Wow, Josh. Oh, high skill of a shot. Good save by Rask. We finally get a couple of shots. That's fantastic. We're only 9 minutes into the period, but hey, at least we got a shot, and that, I mean, that's great to hear. And the quality for paid content is 10 times better. Legal stream has bad quality. Yeah, for NHL TV, they do a pretty decent job. The blackouts kind of suck, but when it comes to the quality, they're pretty decent. I know AHL TV is kind of spotty, but I know the NHL TV is pretty solid, even if I don't pay for it. I've heard good reviews of it, though. I know people like to show the game on YouTube, and then in 5 minutes their stream gets taken down. Yeah, I mean, you can put it on. I know of streams that like just have something random in the background, and then they have like a link to the stream in the description or something. I know that, but like when it comes to showing the game, you're gonna like NHL has gotten really good. And like Sportsnet and TSN has gotten really good in the past year of bopping streams quickly. Like, especially during the playoffs, like you couldn't find anything, it seemed like. And I remember in the World Junior Championships, you could find legal streams a lot more easily. But like it seemed like once the calendar year started for 2018, it seemed like TSN, Sportsnet, NHL will really crack down on that, which sucks for the people that don't have the illegal streams. But I think that's just what was going to happen eventually. My prediction is that Grav will be a future commentator for the Dallas Stars. Who else agrees? Man, that's the dream job. That's the dream job right there. That's the dream job. Even if the Stars they'll probably leave me alone with 0 cups when I die, because that's just what's going to happen, because the Dallas Stars will disappoint me. Hey, That'd be a dream job, honestly. To commentate the Dallas Stars failures. Oh no. Now a 2-on-1. Now Kari, he's coming in. Pass it right in front. Go! Good save by Khudobin. Ooh, no. Good save by Khudobin. 2-on-1, not the greatest pass. But I don't think he had a clean shot. I think that was Curly with the shot. He kind of had to deflect it out of the air. But even then, good save by Khudobin, I felt. It might have gone wide, but I think Khudobin got that. Now Curly comes back again, trying to find an option. Heiskin, please get it out. Spencer, okay. Now Ben. Okay, dumps it in. Would be fun to see Nylander on a new team. That would create a lot of drama. For sure. Even though I like the Toronto Maple Leafs, are my favorite team, I think it would be very interesting if Nylander got traded. Honestly. William Nylander should go to Toronto or Rangers. They need him. $8 million a year he will take. I mean, for Carolina, I think you could pay that. For New York, they can definitely pay that. So I don't know if money would be the problem there, honestly. And with Toronto, it is the problem. So maybe a team in the middle, maybe like a team can be a middleman in that negotiation. Nylander to Florida. I don't think that's really realistic. I think they'd rather go for a defenseman. I don't think Nylander is going to Florida. I don't think they need more top 6 wingers. I don't think that's really their problem right now. I only have one Yost jersey, which is the own Hinostrozian. Hinostroza 1. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you mentioned Yalmerson. I'm like, wait a second. You have 2 now? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Pekka Rinne just signed a 2-year, $10 million contract to stay in Nashville. Yeah, I saw that. I think it was 2 days ago. But yeah, I do like that for Nashville. Even though I think Stars is starting to take Pekka Rinne's job. Since he signed that contract and he shot at the Bruins, he was very good in that game. So I like it. And for $5 million, that ain't bad, honestly. Islanders trashing Canadiens 3-1. Biggest surprise of the year by far over Coyotes. Well, yeah, for the Islanders, I think they're up there for sure. I don't really feel like the Coyotes are a surprising team because I predicted them to make the playoffs. Hashtag humble. Oh, Honka almost deflected it into his own net. Khudobin with a big save on Honka. that could have been disaster right there. But coming back to the Coyotes, I predicted them to make the playoffs, so I wouldn't be really surprised. I'm not technically surprised when they make the playoffs. The Islanders, though, for what they've done so far, are surprising. I'm a Hawks fan, so what else can I do? I hate the Bruins and I hate the Stars. Well, I guess you're rooting for this to not go into overtime, I guess. Speaking of 3-1, Capitals up 3-1 over Edmonton. Yeah, let me see what the game or what the scores are for today's game or for tonight's game so far. So Devils currently up 3-1 over the Penguins right now. Stars and Bruins, of course, tied 1-1, as you guys know already. The Capitals are 3-1 over the Oilers in the second period, and the Islanders 3-1 over the Canadiens in the second period. Then you have one game left tonight. You have Coyotes versus Flyers, which should be a Coyotes win, but at this point, the Flyers have been playing decent. Ooh, good deflection in front by Dowling. Good save by Tuukka Rask. Now, Polak of a shot at the point. Good save by Rask. Another shot at the point. I think that was also off Rask. So, Stars starting to finally get some shots. I mean, finally, it's taken a while. 3-1 Capitals, Oshie. That's good to see him scoring. I mean, I love me some Osh. I love me some Yoshi. Graviteh be the Don Cherry of the USA. I mean, if I get to live that long, I'd be pretty happy. But yeah, I should become the Don Cherry for NBCSN or whatever broadcast has the main NHL games at the time that I'm doing it. That'd be fun. That would be fun, honestly. 31 teams, hard to win the cup. I mean, yeah. I mean, the Washington Capitals are a big testament to that. I mean, they were so good in the regular season for so long, and they just now won the Stanley Cup. So I think, honestly, the Capitals are a good example of that. Toronto only wants to pay $5 million max, no chance. I don't think Toronto is asking that low. I don't think Kyle Dubas is as stupid to think that Nylander would sign for $5 million. Honestly, I think Nylander is worth $8 million because he's just going to get better. I mean, at this point, he's like 21, 22. He just put up back-to-back 60-plus point seasons. he's going to get even better. And if a team like Carolina picks him up, I mean, that'd be scary. Oh, Faxon now coming back up. Now the point for Polak goes back to Faxa around the boards. Tries to go back to Polak now at the point. Tries to flip it in. Now for Pitlick. He's trying to run around the boards. Pasternak gets it back, though. Get a Yakupov Oilers jersey. I already have a McJesus Oilers jersey, so I'm sorry. I probably won't get a Yakupov jersey unless it's like a different one. But Yakupov would be pretty funny to get a jersey of, right? I hate Reddit, but I have to use a stream to get non-NBCS sports games. RIP, man. That sucks. 3-1 Devils Boyle. Boyle scoring again? Really? That's good to see. I mean, Boyle, the real deal. Great to see him getting another goal, if that is the case. 3-2 Washington, Edmonton, or 3-2 Washington over Edmonton. So let's see who scored. Who scored for Edmonton? Probably McDavid. Ooh, Leon Draisaitl. There you go. Leon, my boy Leon. Yakupov over McDavid. I mean, it's just the proven facts, right? It's proven at this point. Yakupov with like 4 career points at this point. What a stud. I mean, who cares about scrub McDavid? It's all about Yak. It's all the Yak. It's all about the Yak boys. Yeah, that's hilarious though. Now 6:40 to go in this period, 1-1. The Stars are getting catching up a little bit in the shots. I mean, they have like they're getting outshot 17-10, so a little bit, but they're still getting outplayed by Boston in this game. But Dallas is starting to play a little bit better now, thankfully. 3-2 Leon Draisaitl. There you go. Getting it close. Again, hoping for that to be an overtime game. But 15 beautiful people in the chat. Thanks so much for coming by. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, but you like to have already because you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Just the way you are. Yeah. I don't really like that song, but yeah, it makes sense with this stream. Nylander isn't worth 8 right now. No chance. And Dubas and Co. was most likely looking for Max and Pasternak comparable. Well, for me, I feel like you're paying for that potential. Pasternak got an unreal deal. I mean, 6 points, whatever it is. That should not be the case. Pasternak right now is like, I mean, wasn't Kucherov at like 9.5? I'm pretty sure he signed for around that. Honestly, like that deal for Kucherov is pretty amazing. Like honestly, like when it comes to Nylander, he's 21. He has all the future in the world right now. Honestly, for me, I'd be fine to pay him $8 million. It depends because, of course, he's on the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs can't pay him $8 million, but I think he's worth that. I think he will be worth that. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, I know he's at $5 million right now, 9.5. That makes sense. But like Pasternak at 6.6, that I don't think that's a fair comparable for William Nylander because that contract is just legendarily good to the point where. Like, I just think it's unfair. I think William Nylander deserves more from that because, honestly, I don't think you can get a better deal than that Pasternak deal. That was unreal. In 2021, the U.S. needs a new TV deal to broadcast the NHL. Yeah, that's going to be a weird one, right? I expect them to be a part of that lockout negotiations, if there is one, which is going to suck. And, honestly, I don't think that NBCSN is going to continue that. I mean, NBCSN really went in with the Olympics. They really thought that NHL was going to go to the Olympics, and when they didn't, NBC was really pissed. So honestly, I'm not sure if NBCSN will be the place that NHL games go to after that. And I'm not really sure where they'll be played because I mean, who wants to take like honestly the NHL is like Gary Bettman has shown to be kind of like a backstep when it comes to like those TV deals. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen there. Let me see. Yakupov was too good for the NHL. That's why I love the NHL. Yeah, he was too good, so that's why he didn't score any points. He just didn't care enough. He was too good. Love Monday games. First working day of the week. Yeah, Monday games. Just Monday in general isn't the greatest. All right, now Como getting it. Comes up the ice with a little bit of a line rush. Now trying to chip it behind the Bruins nets. Now the Bruins get it out. What's the weirdest song you've heard during a hockey game, either while you were watching it in the stands? Oh, boy, Marchand, great move! Great save by Khudobin, though. Marchand deked out Lindell with like a weird spin deke. Somehow corralled it and got a little bit of a shot off. I don't know how he was able to get that shot off versus Khudobin, but he got that. Oh, just swinging it. Great save by Khudobin, though. I thought Marchand was going to score on that. What a move by Marchand. Oh, he just couldn't get the puck. He just couldn't get the puck off. It seemed like Klingberg got that. Okay. Good rebound play by Klingberg there, because that could have been scary. But when it comes to weird music, I'm not really sure what qualifies as weird music. But like unexpected music, like the Dallas Stars play a lot of video game music in their at the AAC when in Stars games. So the first time that I heard that when I was at a Stars game, I was really surprised about that. But when it comes to weird songs, I'm not really sure. I don't really pay too much attention to the songs, but I know there've been some weird ones. Ooh, DeBrusk with a good fit with a. I think with the Bruins got a face-off run right to DeBrusk, and he got a good shot on net for Khudobin. Don't disagree with that. Pastrnak is on a steal. Yeah, that's kind of my argument as to why Nylander, I think, should get more. But at this point, I'm not sure what the negotiations really are because, like, it's taken this long. I don't think Toronto's going to give. I think at this point, if Toronto was willing to accept more than Pastrnak, they would have done that already. I think it's more of a thing that Toronto is kind of lowballing him way too much. I don't know at this point because Kyle Dubas is obviously playing this pretty smartly. At least I hope. Pastrnak is a $10 million player. It's Boston. They get lucky. Right now, I think if Boston were to do that again, I think if Pastrnak were to do that again, he'd probably go for at least $8 million. I mean, 8.5, maybe even 9 because Pastrnak has just been an unreal player. I remember back in 2017 Stanley Cup playoffs when there would be YouTubers that would show the game. I mean, that's pretty nice. Back in the good old days, shall we say. Kucherov took a pay cut. Yeah, especially to go in Tampa Bay. He was probably a $10 million player. Again, some of those players do take pay cuts. I don't think William Nylander will. So there is that comparable there. Dallas Stars record so far this season, 1-8, lost 5, scored 41 goals. They're doing good. I think they will make the playoffs this season. That's what I'm hoping for, JV. They've been on the road this past 3 games. They've been pretty solid. But, again, I think there's improvements to be made with this team. I think, honestly, if they're in a playoff spot, good save by Khudobin again. But if they are in a playoff spot by the trade deadline, I think they'll be a pretty active team to get some spare parts to really work around this team. Because, honestly, this team, I think, can work. I think Montgomery's system it has worked so far, but it's just starting to finally take shape. And honestly, right now, the players are still adapting towards that. Again, a lot of these players have been through like 3 coaches in the past, like 3 years. So it's being a big transition to them, and guys like Spezza have really benefited from that. Honestly, though, I think the Stars are a few spare pieces away from being a very, very solid team. But 19 people in here right now. Thank you so much for coming on the stream. It means a whole heck of a lot. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And thanks for coming along. You guys are the real deals. Let me see. I'd rather laugh my ass off if Arizona gave Matthews a tight contract for $13 million because the Leafs can't match that offer. Man, the Arizona Coyotes should give him like $16 million. I mean, if you're the Arizona Coyotes, yes, you are one of the more poor teams. But why wouldn't you give Austin Matthews an offer sheet of like $16 million? Like, just cheat him like the max amount of money you can, like the max amount of money available, and just hope that Matthews signs for that. I mean, that would be amazing. I mean, as a Toronto Maple Leafs technically fan, they're my 4th favorite team. That'd be rough to see. But if Matthews went to Arizona, that would be like a league shape. That would be like a league changing type thing right there, and that would just be that'd be just surprising. It would be fun, and honestly, I think that's something that I'd like to see, just because it would create so much drama, especially in Toronto. Like, imagine if Matthews leaves for Arizona. Imagine when Matthews comes back to Toronto in those games, how pissed Toronto fans are gonna be. Like, wow. And that wouldn't destroy their whole game plan, but if Matthews were to leave Toronto, that would set them back, even if they got Tavares. Ooh, Krug one-timer. Good save by Khudobin. He's been good in this game. Wait, what? Bruins goal, apparently. It looked like there was a whistle before that, so it looks to be no goal, but the Bruins were celebrating for a little bit. The umpire waved no goal, so he started that out. Yeah, it was Krug with a shot at the point. Khudobin had it, and it slipped out. It slipped out, and then Bjork got it. Yeah, Khudobin didn't get that completely. He got saved by the whistle, it looks like. It looks like, yeah, okay, so no goal there, which Dallas got bailed out by the refs there, thankfully with a quick whistle. That could have been really, really bad, and Khudobin has had a great game so far, so that would have been very rough for him. NBC will bid about $4 million or $4 billion. That's a lot. Forsberg has had a good contract, some $6 million a year. Yeah, that's definitely up there for one of the better ones. I would pay my left nut plus money to get Nylander to Detroit. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. Shout out and big thanks to the moderators of this channel for keeping the trolls away, keeping the great work, guys. I agree. Even though we don't get a lot of trolls in these streams usually, the ones that we do are usually dealt with pretty fastly. So respect for that, and I think I've chosen pretty good ones so far. Fox / ESPN duo has not enough. I mean, they did it before. I know ESPN did it in like the mid-2000s, something like that. I know Fox used to do it. So they have former connections with telecasters. But honestly, the thing that I'm worried about is that they have burned so many TV broadcasters that at this point, I'm not sure how many big-name broadcasters are really willing to give the NHL as much money as they want and to really get burned again. I don't think that many TV telecasters are going to take that chance again. Oh, Marchand coming in, gets a good opportunity, wrap around, good save by Khudobin. Again, I think he got the stick on there just quick enough to get on the Marchand breakaway, or not the breakaway, wraparound. That was close again. Oh my gosh. Now Boston gets back up. Pasternak trying to find an option, goes back to the boards, tries to flip it. Looks like Sagan has it. Oh no, flip back. Now back to Marchand, trying to find an option. Flips it or shoots at the net. Good save by Khudobin. Now this first line of Boston really rolling now. Pasternak at the blue line, trying to find an option. Now goes to Bergeron. Tries to go cross crease to Pasternak. Can't quite get that. Now Ben comes up, loses it, goes to Heiskanen though. Back to Spezza. 3-on-2 for Ben. No, he loses it. No, Benny. Benny boy. Oh, Pitlick was right there. That was a very good 3-on-2. That was one of the better chances for Dallas. And Ben just misses it. Oh, he flubbed it. Oh, no, Benny. My Benny boy. This is so sad. One of the best developing plays for Dallas in this whole game got wasted. This is so sad. Ovechkin with a goal. There you go. 4-2 then? 4-2. Ovi getting it. ESPN sucks. All they talk about is basketball. They won't go for hockey anymore. Yeah, I don't feel like that'll be it. I don't think that ESPN will go for that just because they're focusing so much on just their overall brand. And again, ESPN is kind of dying, so I don't even think it would be the wisest decision for NHL to go to ESPN either. But 21 beautiful people in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Still currently 1-1. I'm still not sure how. Bruins probably should be up by now, but I'll take it. Hopefully this is going to overtime. Famous last words at this point. 3-2 Domi. All right. Montreal getting back up a little bit. I like the Caps. Julian A. I do like the Caps too. But I also like the Edmonton Oilers, so I'm kind of in a precaution here. I like the Caps more than the Oilers, so I'd probably be choosing them to win, but I like for that game to win the overtime, personally. Ovi the Beast. Ovi is an absolute stud. And, of course, he's a Stanley Cup champion also. Umpire? Did I say umpire? That's just me conditioning. I as a child, like as a kid, like I was a huge baseball fan. So when it comes to like zeros, when it comes to refs, when it comes to umpires, whatever you like to say, I usually default by umps. And even when I've been talking hockey and being a massive hockey fan for the past 3 years, sometimes umpire just slips out for me, just a little bit. Sometimes it just happens. I know I've been trying to fix that because I know sometimes that flukes. Oh, Kevin Shore. Trying to find an option now. Slap shot by Heiskanen. Ooh, that was almost a massive rebound to Pitlick. Oh, that was close. You can just call ref and umpire. You just called an ref umpire. I'm sorry, man. I do my best. Now everybody's getting it on me. Now everybody's getting on me. Oh boy. I'm sorry. I know. I slip up too. I gotta go now. I'll be back in 30 minutes. See you later, Alex. Probably will still be streaming by then. Probably. Dallas playing good away game though. I mean, unbelievable greatness. Great username, by the way. Dallas has been okay in this game. Boston does have the advantage though. They've gotten on a 3-game winning streak on the road though, so that's good to see. But 20 beautiful people in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I really like it if you did, man. Good old Vegas Golden Knights impression or Vegas Golden Knights coverage impression. Watching NFL and NFL at the same time. Do you have 2 screens on you? Legend. If I could do that, I'd probably be watching Cowboys fail me miserably, but either or. If Fox gets the NHL in 2021, I bet Joe Buck will call the Stanley Cup final in 2022. Please no. Fox, if you're watching this, please. I don't want you to even think about it, okay? No. 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 I know you might want to fill in space in that time, but no. You better not think about it. No. No, Fox. I'm watching you, Fox. You better not. Yeah, I swear, if Joe Buck calls Stanley Cup final games, I'm gonna die. I'm going to straight die. Like he is a commentator, I guess, but he doesn't bring any excitement, and that's my problem. That's why I like Doc so much. Doc Emmerich, of course, a legend. I love Doc Emmerich so much because he brings excitement into the game when he commentates. Joe Buck is the exact opposite. I'd rather have a commentator that brings excitement into the game rather than a good quote unquote commentator that commentates the game well. That just might be me. I know that there's people that would prefer differently, but I like excitement when it comes to broadcasters and commentators. Remember, if Stars lose, you dab. Oh, I guess they do. I guess I do have to dab if Stars lose. I guess that was the catch. What's the score currently is 1-1 still. Somehow, I don't know. I still don't know how this game is tied, honestly. Boston should probably have the advantage here. I'm gonna be honest. I skipped out a little bit on the show. Let me get back. Video just released of some of the sends in an Uber making fun of the coaches and PK. The sends in the Uber were Shabbat, Duchess, Duchesne, Wyman, and Tierney. Uber. That should be like a series on like the NHL YouTube channel or something. Did they release that on your Twitter or something? That's a cool idea, though. They should do stuff like that more. What is the oldest song you can remember hearing from the time it was popular? For me, it was Headstrong by Trapped. It came out in 2002 when I was in kindergarten. Ooh, that's tough. Oh, man. I know one of my favorite songs of all time when I was a kid was Dynamite by Teo Cruz or whatever his name is. I know that was one of my favorites. My mom, though in my childhood, I remember listening to a lot of Michael Jackson because that's what my mom liked. By the way, rest in peace. But I remember listening to a lot of Michael Jackson. I don't know why. But yeah, I can't remember a lot dating back to but probably like the earliest I remember is like 2007, 2008. Right around that area, honestly. But like when it comes to remembering that, I'd have to start like really thinking about it. We're gonna get back on that answer actually, but I know my favorite song as a kid was Dynamite. Please don't Joe Buck. He's the worst play-by-play broadcaster in sports. I mean, he does his job, but like there is zero excitement in him. And it's like when the Eagles win the what's it called? Why am I blanking? The Super Bowl. He's like, "Hey Eagles, win the Super Bowl! Yay!" And that's it. So fun. ESPN doesn't give a crap about hockey. Yeah, they haven't cared for a while, unfortunately, because it is the best sport on earth. I mean, can we all agree here? The hockey is the best sport on earth. I think we can all agree. But 22 beautiful people in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for coming in. You guys are the real deal. So happy to have all of you in here. Duchesne. There you go. There's the spelling check. Come on, Bruins. Yeah, the Bruins have been the better team. They just have not been able to pot anything. Yeah, apparently there's a video of Ottawa Senators bad-mouthing their coach. I mean, I'm trying to remember his name. It is Guy Boucher, so I mean, it just comes naturally. I'm kidding, by the way. I do like Boucher. Let me see. Look up the story is so weird. Okay, I guess I'll do that after the stream. Give the 2 points, Bruins, and give the Stars 0. No, you, Josh. No, you. LA Kings, Red Wings, Dallas, most northern teams either on Fox Sports and Comcast NBC. Oilers, garbage, Flames for life. I can't think of a name. I know this pisses a lot of people off, but I like both teams. I prefer the Flames over the Edmonton Oilers, but they're both my top 10 teams. I like both of them, and I know there's a Battle of Alberta, but I like both teams. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Hello, Graviteh. I have returned. How is it going, Luke? Good to see you in here, as always. Great dramatic commentary. You got it. You got everyone on the edge of their seats when there is a goal opportunity. Yeah, it's in my blood because I just go crazy all the time. I told all my hockey friends to subscribe to your channel. 1K subs should be $1 million. That is the commitment, JV. That's what I'm like. If you have any friends that are hockey fans in general, share the channel with them. It does a lot more than you might think, and it definitely helps the channel, of course. But again, JV, that's going above and beyond. So thank you for that. Doc Emmerich sucks. What? Luke, no. Do I have to unmod you now? Do I have to unmod you now? This better not happen, Luke. You have defeated my trust. You have disappointed me. You have disobeyed me. And it's time to die. It's time to die. Here you go, Luke. There you go. I'm just kidding, by the way. But yeah, Doc Emmerich is bae. I don't care, Luke. And Doc Emmerich is bae. Color commentator will be crazy at Fox. Oh yeah, I mean they have some weird ones. When my Cubbies were in the World Series in 2016, I muted the TV and listened to the play-by-play from the 670 The Score Cubs radio. That's not a bad idea. That's pretty nice. Supporting your local radio, that's pretty nice. Honestly, if your team is in the championship, I mean, that's not a bad idea. Especially if you're like a Capitals fan. I mean, I remember the radio guy, the main radio guy that like the NHL would also shout out. Like the main radio guy for Washington was so fantastic, and he was so excited. And I love seeing stuff like that. So honestly, if you are a fan of the team, why not just listen to the radio while you're watching the game? It makes a ton of sense, honestly. Even not the Cubs. I mean, the Cubs would probably be in my top 10 MLB teams, but I kind of like them a little bit less since they won the World Series. Gonna call the next two Stanley Cup Finals and winners. 2019 San Jose versus Carolina. Carolina wins. That is bold, Withor. I'm guessing you have the goaltending sorting out. 2020 Winnipeg versus Tampa Bay. Winnipeg win. Rest in peace. The two teams in my top 5 go to the Stanley Cup Final back-to-back years, and they both lose. So sad. That's just top 10 anime defeats. Sox all the way. Oof, I'm sorry, Josh. I'm so sorry for you. I'm a Texas Rangers fan, so I'm going to keep it real with you, Chief. I don't really like the MLB right now just because the Rangers are kind of one of the worst teams in the MLB. That's exactly what you do. You bring excitement to the game, and that's what a hockey fan wants. That's what I hope to provide. So, again, thanks for coming to the stream. Make it a whole heck of a lot better. Grabbed the crossing when he said rip. Good morning, boy. Ottawa Center's problem. They're situated so close to two giant clubs, Montreal and Maple Leafs. I mean, yeah, right in the smack dab in the middle of Canada. So I think there's still a big market for hockey there. And I feel like, yeah, there is Toronto Maple Leafs fans there in their area, but like Ottawa has shown before that they can still have good attendance. I think it's just more. I think Ottawa has been really mishandled. Of course, with Eugene Melnyk, it is mishandled with just the arena location and traffic and just the placement of where it is. And of course, Eugene Melnyk paying way too much for tickets. Honestly, right now, it kind of just the quality of life of being a Senators fan is at an all-time low, and I don't really blame them. I don't really blame them if they don't go to games, by the way. Joe Buck or Buck Martinez over Joe Buck. I don't. I'm trying to remember Buck Martinez. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I mean anything. Most commentators are better than Joe Buck, so it's kind of by default. Let me see. Michael Jackson scared me when I was a kid. I remember I wouldn't turn to the dark side of the room because I thought he'd be right there. I mean, I barely watched the music videos. It was mostly just like on radio and stuff. But that's hilarious. I know he had a weird face. That's what I remember. Worst finals ever will be St. Louis versus New York Islanders or Rangers. I mean, Islanders, they're kind of in the middle for me, but Islanders would be cool to see in the finals. Rangers would be very interesting to see in the finals. I know you're a Blackhawks fan, Withor, and you have a deep hatred for St. Louis, but St. Louis in the finals would be very, very interesting. They can buck that drought of theirs. Go Stars, go! There you go, Luke. There's the thing I needed. There's the thing I needed. NBC needs to make a deal with the KHL because I'm tired of getting streams online. I don't know if the NBC would be the place for that. I don't think that they'd be very interested in that, mostly because they got stuff like NASCAR, they got horse racing, they got some weird stuff. But honestly, I think that would get more viewers than KHL, maybe like a smaller TV network or something. ESPN shoved online streaming and World Championships of hockey. They care. They just have very big money issues. Yeah, they're trying stuff. At least they're trying. But ESPN has been kind of a weird place in the last couple of years for sure. DeMello and Fermenton were also in the Uber. Duchess, you said Duchess again. Mika, I'll give you a little bit of a break where you said Duchess again. You can't get mad about me saying umpire, but then go and say Duchess. I'm just saying. He hasn't paid attention in 3 weeks. Oof. I tried sharing with my IRL friend Aiden, but he never checks it out. Sad. Wow, so sad. What a scrub. I'm just kidding. Duchess is focusing on his game, though. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, I really like Duchess this year. Honestly, like he's been a very good playmaker. I've liked what I've seen from him. His shot has been pretty solid as well. Honestly, Duchess coming from Colorado, he had a lot of expectations for Ottawa, and honestly, it's not really working out. Of course, with Colorado being the Jack Hughes race, but Duchess, I still think is a very solid player. Honestly, Gord Miller over Doc Emmerich. I mean, Gord Miller ain't bad. I like him, but over Doc Emmerich, like you serious, Luke? I'm just I like really Luke really. Disney, a company that owns Fox, now they're trying to cut ties with flipping ESPN. Yeah, I mean that's a weird. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember that. Yeah. Graph trigger Duchess. Why does it keep auto correcting? Poor Duchess. Hey, I will still like Super Mario Galaxy music. Okay, I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. Duchess. Here, can we get a Duchess in chat, boys? Can we get a Duchess in chat? Can we get a Duchess in chat? Let's go. He is a fun talker, great for streams. I agree. I am. I'm the best in the world. What's up, Grabs? How's it going on, Gibby Chuck? Good to see you in the stream. Great to see you in here. No, Sharks versus Tampa Bay in the final. That would be an amazing final. Amazing final to watch. Next two Stanley Cup finals are 2019 Calgary versus Tampa Bay rematch 15 minutes later or 15 years later. Not jinxing it, lol. 2020 Colorado versus Boston, winner Boston. Calgary versus Tampa Bay would be an amazing final. I like both teams, obviously. Colorado versus Boston, I'd probably be rooting for Colorado in that series. But that would be pretty cool to see as well. 4-1 Devils hat trick Boyle. There we go. My boy Boyle. That's great to see him doing well. Hat trick. What a stud. Alfredson should take over for Melnick. I mean, anybody should take over for Melnick. I think Alfredson can maybe be a coach. Calgary, no way, Jose. Yeah, honestly, I don't feel like Calgary is going to be there, especially this year, unless they get like Bobrovsky or somebody. But I'd like to see that nonetheless. Boston sucks and Colorado is okay. I switched to my iPad so I can watch the game on my phone when it comes back on. I mean, that's the life facts there, Joshua. Respect for that. Boston has 2 chances left, IMO. I mean, Bergeron is getting up there in age. Martian is in like his late 20s, I think. Tuukka Rask getting up there in age, so that could be worrisome for Boston. That defense, I mean, they got Chara, who's aging, but they got Charlie McAvoy and Torrey Krug. They're going to be a really interesting team to see how that youth develops, their prospects, if they can fill in for the older guys. Honestly, I feel like Boston has potential to continue making the playoffs if they play it right. St. Louis in the finals. It wouldn't be ideal for me. I'd probably be cheering for the other team, but St. Louis in the finals would be interesting for maybe a Stanley Cup final drought. We all know the Habs, best team in the NHL. I mean, with Miami, yes. Miami in the Stanley Cup final, elite. Calgary needs a new building. That roof is very dodgy. Calgary needs a new building before they make the Stanley Cup final. Grab, you're so far behind. I'm getting up there a little bit. I'm getting there. Don't worry. Fat Joe and Young Buck over Joe Buck. Worst finals would be St. Louis or Trashville or Vancouver versus Detroit. Vancouver versus Detroit would be pretty bad for me. My least ideal Stanley Cup final would be. Wait a second. It would be Chicago in the Stanley Cup final. Who would be the East team? I'm blanking right now, but like, who is? It would probably be. That's a tough one though. Like, I don't hate that many teams in the Eastern Conference, honestly. Probably right now, my least ideal one would be Chicago versus. I'm going to say Chicago versus Penguins. Not that I hate the Penguins all that much, but if they made the Stanley Cup final again, that would be pretty sad for me. I have the best children. Aren't I like an uncle in the family tree or something? Or I'm not even sure anymore. Brian Boyle with the hat trick on Hockey Fights Cancer Night. Oh my gosh, he is so damn perfect. I love him. Didn't he do that last year? Didn't he score a goal on like his first game or his first game coming back? And didn't he score a goal in the Hockey Fights Cancer Night like last year? And he gets a hat trick in the Hockey Fights Cancer Day this year? That man is a freaking legend, man. Please look up the story on the stream. I want to see you're at. What? The Sens Uber? I'm going to look up Sens Uber. Uber captured Sens video parts of young team's natural growing pains. Violation of Ottawa Senators players' privacy appalling, says former. What? Caught on video. Wait a second. Candid camera. Ottawa Senators players caught on video joking about team bad-mouthing coach. No way. No way. I think I might have found tomorrow's video, by the way. I might have. That's serious. That's okay. I don't regret looking that up, by the way. That is something else. By the way, third period is about to start. Let's go, boys. But that's pretty crazy. Wow. Canucks has struck gold with Elias Pettersson, 90-point season for the boy. I mean, he's on pace to do that. So Elias Pettersson has been fantastic, though. But yeah, that story is insane. Like, they were caught. That's serious, though. Like, that could be damaging for like Senators players' careers. And like, man, if there's any team that did not need that, it was the Ottawa Senators. Like, holy crap, what is going on with that franchise? There is a literal curse on that franchise right now. Like, no other, like, there really aren't any other teams that get caught with an Uber video about bad-mouthing the team. No other team. It has to be the Ottawa Senators. Oh my gosh, that franchise. That's crazy. Duchess, there we go. Let's get the Duchesses in the chat. So empathetic when people join the stream because people are the best. I don't know if you saw my poll on the post Discord, but I'm trying to get a youth SHL game on Saturday. So would you like me to shoot an intro for you or not? An intro? Well, I don't when it comes to like video intros, like I know Hands Down Hockey does it. I know Post Show does it. I haven't thought about putting like video intros in the beginning. Oh, Looks like Nordstrom got a good opportunity. I think it was blocked by Polak. Uh-oh. No, Polak's on the ground. No, Polak. Is he injured? He looks like he's in pain. Please, my boy Roman. Please don't be injured, Roman. My beautiful beast, please. Oh, he took a puck on the throat. Oh, he blocked a shot. Taking it for the team, my brother. Taking it for the team. Oh, okay. Oh. Ouch. Oh, okay. Taking it for the team, Roman. I see you. I see you, brother. What a legend. What a legend. But yeah, I don't know if I would. I don't know how I would implement a video intro into the video or into a regular video. So I'm not sure about that. Stop making fun of me. Can't we get a Duchess in chat? That's gonna become a stream meme, by the way. You created a meme. Be proud. Yeah, that's another running joke in the stream. So don't feel bad about that. Predators are playing well this season. Yeah, it's looking like they've been the best team so far this season. In my power rankings, they were number 1 2 straight weeks, and now you might be 3 straight weeks. Honestly, what are the odds on Boyle getting a hat trick? Probably 5,000 to 1. It's not likely, but the odds of Brian Boyle getting a hat trick on Hockey Fights Cancer Night, like, what a freaking legend, man. Albeit earlier than expected. How's it going, Alex? Good to see you in here. All right, I'm starting to catch up a little bit, so give me some time, okay? Calgary is sparking some magic. Best Flames team I've seen as a fan. I mean, I don't give you a check. I don't think you've seen that many great Calgary Flames Calgary Flames teams besides like the Ginla era. So again, it's good to see Calgary playing this well. And the goaltending, while it's still been pretty shaky, the offense has been amazing so far. Ooh, good. Oh, that was a slot shot, but I think that was Nordstrom again. I think Kudobin got that. Fire Mike Yeo, he is bad, same as the Minnesota Wild. Niemi is a Stanley Cup champion. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And trying to think. Phil Kessel, 2-time Stanley Cup champion as well. Chicago in the final will be the worst. Wow. I'm just saying the truth. I'm sorry. I'm just saying the truth. I'm sorry. I only love my mama and my bed. I'm sorry. Columbus could, or CBC or CBS could have the NHL in 2021. That would be, I don't know CBS's numbers, like when it comes to like, I don't know how many sports they brought. I know they did some playoff games last year or for last playoffs. So they aren't like totally out of the realm of NHL. So that could work. I'm not sure how that would really do though. That would be interesting. Worst would be Ducks versus Senators. Ducks need to be in Mighty Ducks, not Ducks. That Mighty Ducks jersey that they have as a third is an absolute beaut. So I agree. And the Senators, I don't really hate them. I don't really like them. So they'd be iffy for me. Third back. See ya. See you later, Luke, if it is the last time we see you on the stream. LA Kings and Detroit Red Wings are having a very bad season so far. Well, I predicted Detroit to be the worst team in the league, so they're not really surprising me with how they played. They played better. They had like a 3-game winning streak or something, but they're falling back down to earth a little bit, which was expected. And LA, I expected them to miss playoffs, but I didn't expect them to be this bad. Grav is shook by that story. Yeah, Duchess is also shook. Duchess, can we get a Duchess in chat? ESPN only cares about the NBA, MLB, NFL. I don't think ESPN really cares all that much about the MLB. Like, as I remember when I was an MLB fan, like I remember ESPN not putting all that much effort into at least the stories there. What's the score? Zeddy, it is 1-1 right now. 16:57 to go in the third period. The Boston Bruins probably should be leading this game, but Dallas is starting to play a little bit better now, which is good to see. That's why LA fired John Stevens. Honestly, I feel like the team is just not built to make the playoffs. I think John Stevens is a decent coach, though. I'm hoping that he gets signed somewhere because I still think he's very solid. I just follow Chris Weidman and Chris Tierney on Instagram after watching that. Oops. Ouch. That's why the ESPN is struggling because they're not playing NHL games. I'm not really sure that's why they're struggling. I think it's just because of dumb shows and just TV in general is struggling right now. So, oh, good. Oh, no. Oh, shot. So this is the post right here. It slipped like it was. So this is the post. Okay, this is the post. It was slipping. It was slipping, and then it just came through. I don't know how that didn't go in the net, but that was literally this close from a goal. This close from a goal. Woo, baby. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Heart attack. Okay, please don't let Curly trip 2 times on his own skate. Oh, Heiskin. Oh, Heiskin almost with a good opportunity. Game's starting to rile up now. There goes the start of the season. Oof. That's sad. Damn, no Norris for Polak this season. Or no, yeah. Rest in peace, Polak. I think he's fine. He's on the ice now, but Polak is on the ice now, so I think we're good. Or he's just a legend and he's sucking it in because he's a beaut. Dallas Stars and Dallas Cowboys from Texas, and Boston Bruins, New England Patriots are from Massachusetts. Yes, that is correct. But 14 beautiful people in the chat. Thanks so much for coming along in the stream. Really means a lot, by the way. Yeah, this is close from a goal. Oh, that was a needle in a haystack right there. Oh my gosh. But yeah, as I was saying, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for coming to the stream. It means a whole lot. By the way, Rosie comes into the stream. Rosie for the first time in the stream. Doggo time. Who needs Timo time when you have doggo time? Just saying. And she isn't really. She got her nap already, so she's fine. She's just chilling. CBS Sports used to be big in the 80s. What happened? I'm not sure. I think they kind of just tailored towards more shows and stuff like that. That Johnny Gaudreau is best puck dingler in league with Patrick Kane. He's up there, man. Johnny Hockey is a beauty. CBS broadcast the NFL, second football college, basketball, and PGA Tour. Yeah, they do some specific things. Masters and PGA Championship. Yeah, if you like golf, I mean, they're right there with the Golf Channel. Stevens to Panthers. I mean, I would be against that. Right now, they might need that. Come on, Stars. Let's get this win. I agree, JV. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. But CBS used to broadcast all winter sports and NASCAR and such. Yeah, I think NASCAR is on NBCSN now. Let's go, Bruins. Wow, Joshua. I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh, my enemy now. We're enemies now. I'm just kidding. Please get Brady Tkachuk out of Ottawa. Please get the Senators out of Ottawa. Please just get Eugene Melnyk out of Ottawa, and I think it'll be much better, man. Like, that guy, man. He's the guy. Like, honestly, I know a lot of people hate Pierre Dorian, but, like, when you look at the trades, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Eugene Melnyk was making those trades, honestly. Like, especially the Erik Karlsson one, I 100% believe that Eugene Melnyk pulled the trigger on that. 100%. I just watched the video where the Sens trash talk their coach. Yeah, I'm going to watch this after this. If that's, like, I'm going to watch that video after this stream. If that's something major, that'll probably be the topic of tomorrow's video. What an awesome dog. Yeah, I agree. Rosie. Linda is cute as dog. It's not Linda. Or I guess you're talking about your own dog. But Rosie is better. Even though she's like craziest dog in the world. I like golf. Yeah, if you like golf, I mean, CBS will be up there. I'm not the biggest fan of golf. I think it's kind of I kind of agree with a lot of other people that it's boring. Honestly, if I'm gonna watch golf, I have to sit down. It has to be a Sunday afternoon. It has to be beautiful outside. Well, to play golf, but like to watch golf, yeah, I have to be in the right mood. And I don't really watch golf because I don't really have a lot of time to watch that. Only 16 shots and 2 grass. Dallas Stars need to shoot way more. Yeah, they've been a little bit picky to say the least. Honestly, with their passing, I think they just need to get it done. They can't play like the Anaheim Ducks every game. Let's just not have that happen, please. Grab, do you play hockey? Unfortunately, I do not. I've only skated a few times in my life. If I had more time on my hands, I'd probably start playing hockey. But like with this channel, it's kind of, and school and everything, it's kind of hard to find time for that. If I were to do that, I probably, though, in the future will learn to skate and probably will play in like a rec league or something. Again, I live in Dallas, so it's not like the easiest thing to find a league there, and it'd probably be pretty expensive. But honestly, I will probably start to play hockey in the future, just not currently. How many teams has Miami been on? There's Chicago, Pittsburgh, and Montreal, and Dallas, and San Jose. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's Chicago, Pittsburgh, Montreal. No, it's Chicago, Pittsburgh, Montreal, Florida, San Jose, Dallas. Boom. Got him. The fact that someone said that the Flyers are willing to trade Provorov for William Nylander. I like William Nylander, but not for Provorov. Not for Provorov. Let's not kid ourselves here. Niemi was on San Jose. Yeah, that was the one that was kind of getting to me. Like he played like that one team. Yeah, it makes sense though with San Jose. He was there for like 3 years, something like that. He was pretty solid, I thought. At least I thought. But yeah, Elliot Friedman now tweeting about that incident. Yeah, that's big. So it looks like tomorrow's video will be about this Uber capture by the Sens. I'm not even sure how to title this video. I'm probably gonna need your guys' help in Discord after this because like that's so weird. That doesn't happen. That's interesting though. That'll probably be tomorrow's video because that's just such a big incident. That's such a big drama piece to not cover, honestly. I watch only 4 majors. Are you talking about major leagues? Then it would be the 4 major ones, right? He was on the Panthers for a very short time. Yeah, you played like 1 or 2 games, something like that. Now my dad's playing. Now my dad's playing piano. Last night the Coyotes swept a homestand. Was back in March of 2002. Yeah, they play the Flyers tonight. So if they can get another win, that'd be just insane for Arizona. Has tied it. Lehkonen. Ooh, Montreal getting back in it. Niemi must suck. Niemi has floated around a lot, to say the least. 5-1 Devils Zajac. There you go. I mean, Devils. Big win for them if they can secure that, of course. That's the most a goalie has probably ever been traded. I think you'd be surprised. I think there's probably a record out there for that, honestly. Probably should turn this up. Turn this up more. Radulov needs to be back. Dallas needs his intensity in playmaking. I agree. Radulov is a big part of this team, honestly. Like when he just brings so much energy to the team that I think it's lacking when he's not in the lineup. As of course, he's been injured in the past 2 games, which sucks a lot. Ooh, good save by Khudobin. Thoughts on Lemieux's suspension? I think I would have preferred like 3 games for that, but 2 is fine. I'd probably say it's worse than the Matheson, or I'd say it's worse than the Matheson hit, but that Lemieux hit is just honestly like why? He's already a guy that like plays like 6 minutes a night. He plays like 6 minutes a night on Winnipeg Jets. I don't know why he does that stuff like that. Like it's just counterproductive, and you could see that he had the time to reverse that. You could see that he had the time to make a decision to reverse that, and he didn't. So I think it's deserved. New music for the stream, yeah. New background music. Penguins had lost 4 in a row. Wow, yeah. After this, it's not gonna be good for them. Not gonna be good for them at all. How much time? Currently 13 or 12:34 to go in the period against the wire. All right, Fax, get it out, please. Still 1-1. To get caught on camera trash talking to the coach would cause a lot of negative energy within the fan base or the franchise. The Senators probably won't make it to the playoffs this season. Yeah, I don't see Senators making the playoffs. That would be pretty miraculous if they did. Honestly, with Ottawa, it's just such a weird team, and that franchise, honestly, like if there was any team to get leaked of an Uber, like if there was any team to get a video leaked of them trash talking the coach, it would be the Ottawa Senators because that's how unlucky they are, and that's just how bad of a franchise they have been in the last couple of years, honestly. Like, that just screams Ottawa Senators to me, sadly. I need Boston to win, please. No, Nick. The Dallas Stars shall win. They shall prevail, even if they... Oh, Char, slap shot! Just wide. But yeah, Stars don't deserve to win this game, even though they got a little bit better like past couple of periods. That first period was just atrocious for them. I like the background music. Nice touch. I might have to pay my dad full time for that. Let's go Bruins. So sad. Marty Raymond, the only coach in NHL history to have the worst power play and the worst penalty kill on a calendar year. That's what Matt Duchene said. I also got that from OttawaSuns.com. I'm not watching the Flyers for Coyotes game. Yeah, let me know what happened in that game, Von Hook. Let me know. Steve Sullivan hates losing. He was trashing Pens players after last loss. Steve Sullivan? I'm hoping you mean Mike Sullivan. I know I confuse his name all the time. I would always say Patrick Sullivan. I have no idea why. I know he's a former player, Patrick Sullivan. Sup, Grav? Yeah, he had a big save tonight, by the way. Of course he did. Isn't it tied right now? Something like that? I think it might be tied. I think I heard that it was tied at least. By the way, we do some background music with the piano. Yeah, it looks like it's tied 3-3. So Montreal making that comeback. Very, very interesting. Get your dad on stream. He was on one of the streams, I think. He was on one of the playoff streams. I think he might have been in a couple of streams ago, something like that. What's the name of the video of the Sens players? I just looked up Sens Uber and it popped up. Ottawa Sun, Warren, Uber captured Sens video, part of young team's natural growing pains. That's just what I clicked on. So is what it is. But if you just search up Sens Uber, you'll probably get that. At least on Google. Yeah, it's tied 3. That's gonna be a good game. Go down the wire if they end up going to overtime, of course. And Steve Sullivan was a player too. Yeah, a lot of Sullivans. It really runs in the blood. Ooh, deflection in front. Good save by Tuukka Rask. He hasn't had to have a lot of pressure on him so far this game, but he's been solid when he has had to make some saves. But 10 minutes to go in this period. 15 beauties in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for coming in, everyone. Definitely appreciate it. I have to watch the Coyotes game this season. That's going to be a fun one, man. Hopefully for you, the Coyotes get to win. Even if you're a Sharks fan. Dallas Stars are my top 3 favorite teams. There you go. I like to see that. Grab, which game will you stream next? I'm not sure. Let me check. It depends on what games I'm able to watch because I don't have NHL TV, so I can't watch any game. Stars actually play tomorrow against the Blue Jackets. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow anyways, but let's see. Oilers versus Tampa Bay Lightning might be tempting. If I'm feeling up to it for tomorrow, I'll probably be streaming Oilers Lightning. Oh, Devin Troll right in front. Tries to find an option. Oh, Tuukka Rask, another good save. But yeah, if I stream tomorrow, it'll likely be Oilers versus Lightning. If I stream tomorrow, I might. We'll see. How do you feel about it losing fantasy 2-3 feels bad, man? I mean, I was facing Matt Levine, and he had Thomas Greiss on his team, and he got like 2 straight shutouts or something stupid. So I was just like, I had a decent week. I was just outplayed a little bit. Oh, a couple of big saves by Khudobin. Stars trying to find it out. Now Dowling gets it out. Now up shore around the red line, trying to find an option. Flips it back out for Dowling. Dowling trying to fight for around the boards. Trying to find Shore. Now Shore and Janmark around it. Shore trying to go around the boards. Goes up to the Bruins defenseman. Now goes to Heiskanen. Shot the points. And Bruins get it out. Rip. Grab stream. Carolina versus Chicago. Who knows? Duchesne said in the video, why do we even have a meeting? I haven't paid attention in 3 weeks. Really? That is 100% being the video tomorrow. Oh, big hits by Krug on Smith. And a penalty? What? That's a penalty? Krug hit Jamel Smith. That was a clean hit. Come on, refs. I'm going for Boston on that. Jamel Smith just slid into the boards funky, and that's why he's getting up a little bit slower than usual. Like, I like to defend my boy Jamel Smith, but that was a clean hit. I'm not sure what the penalty on that was. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I mean, start on the power play. That's pretty nice. But yeah, that's going to have to be tomorrow's video. Haven't paid attention in 3 weeks. That's insane. That's so much drama. Oh my gosh. That's like something you'd see out of like, what is it? Oh, why am I forgetting it? TMZ. It's something like you would see out of TMZ. Do Stars play on Thursday? They play tomorrow on Tuesday, so we'll go on a back-to-back. They do actually they play against the Sharks on Thursday. So yeah. This is a major T coming out of Ottawa. I agree. Graviteh getting outplayed. Maybe he can redeem himself and go 3-3. We shall see. By the way, as grab number 1 or grab number 1 fan 7, aka you haven't been bothering you at all. I haven't received any DMs in a while, thankfully. I'm 1-4 in fantasy. If you put the Bruins back instead of Darling and Crawford Saturday. Sorry, Withorn. It's so sad. Going to sleep now, guys. See you later. See you later, 6. Thanks for coming along on this stream. Glad to have you around for the whole stream. Thanks you so much for coming. I'll be watching Oilers vs. Lightning tomorrow. Yeah, if I stream tomorrow, that'll probably be the game. Stars vs. Columbus is usually never a good game, so likely not that. And I haven't streamed a lot. I haven't streamed a lot of games. I haven't streamed a lot of non-Dallas Stars games lately. So I maybe refreshing it with Oilers vs. Lightning, 2 teams that I do like. But that penalty, yeah, Josh, I agree with that. That was a terrible penalty. I don't even know what the penalty was there, but hey, as a Dallas Stars fan, I'll take it. I'm not really sure what the penalty there was. But this is a huge point of the game now. Dallas Stars getting the power play. I think it's like 8 minutes left on the power play now. So big opportunity for the Dallas Stars to get this lead. Reminds me of the story of some Raiders players being given empty tape, and he said he watched the blitzes on it. Uh-oh. Klingberg gives it out. Oh my gosh. Klingberg, can you not give away the puck on the power play? That'd be amazing. I'm up against the Australian Noodles again, the team that I got my first win. Maybe you'll get some good luck this week, Willer. 4-1 in fantasy feels good. And are you I'm trying to think? I think you're in my league, right? I can't remember. But 1:30 to go in this power play. Dallas has spent the last 30 seconds just absolutely doing nothing. So, oh my gosh, Dallas. Gonna give me a freaking heart attack. As always. Columbus have Panarin, but Tortorella, Stimmies, all words. I mean, Panarin was amazing last year, so I don't know. I feel like before this, there's just some more grindy goop. Grindy goop? Grindy goop. Grindy goop. I don't know why I said grindy goop. I was supposed to say grindy group. Come on, Graf. Let's speak English this time. Or at least proper English. Sagan at the point. One-timer. Right in front for Ben. Tuukka Rask still has the rebound in front. Now Klingberg. Ooh, good save by Tuukka Rask. Fouled the stick. Somehow was able to get back on a sliding save. Oh, Sagan almost got it. Oh, so close. 30 seconds left on the Dallas Stars power play, and they're choking me. They're choking me. It would be awesome if Dallas wins this game. I think it would be awesome if Dallas wins this game, but I'm not sure what will happen at this point. Oh, that run for Nichushkin! What a save by Rask. He just blatantly gave it up for Nichushkin. I thought he would get that, man. Good save by Rask to bail himself out, and the Bruins somehow kill off that power play. I mean, Tuukka Rask was both shooting himself in the foot and sending himself to the hospital. Like, I'm not even, like, Tuukka Rask did everything in his power to both shoot himself. Oh, Nichushkin coming in! Shoots it off the post. Or not the post, just wide. Yeah, I'm in your league. That's why I pick on you. So sad. Chris Myman said, do you notice that when Raymond runs the video, if you actually do pay attention, he doesn't ever teach you anything. He just commentates what's happening. Oh boy. I'm going to have to watch that video after. That's going to be feisty. Here. I mean, let me see. I don't know if I have a link to the video. I don't know. Let me try and see if I can find the video for you. I'm not sure if I can find the link. Here. I'll probably if I make a video about it, I'll have the link in the description too. But I think that's the video link to the actual video. But Lauren, how's it going? Good to see you in here. How's it going? How's your night? They're choking, but but no homo. The Stars are choking me, but no homo. I just got home from play rehearsal, and boy, it's show week. Oh, right in front. Shot the point from Krug. A little bit of a knuckler. React to it on stream, please. I'm not sure if I would get copyright from that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'd have it low volume. I'm not sure. Play the piano, thanks. Yeah, my dad has piano in the background. Your dad is a very good piano player. He's pretty decent, I'd say. Grab, you see my video today? I don't think so. I didn't get to see. I didn't get to watch a lot of YouTube today, sadly. I'm up 12.6 to 3.8 in my fantasy. Travis Zajac coming up big, but still Smith Pelly scores 5.8. No, and he's benched. I feel so stupid. That's my second time that someone's been benched. That is so sad. That is so sad here. But I think before this game gets really, really interesting, I'm going to ask my dad to not play the piano anymore, even if it might be good. Stars are tied. I told him to stop playing the piano, but we'll see. But 17 beautiful people in here. Thanks so much for coming by. 1-1 still. Still not sure how this is still 1-1, but hey, if I can get a point from this game, I'd be pretty happy. Boyle got a hattie. Yes, he did on Hockey Fights Cancer Night, which is amazing. Hi, Monty. Yeah, Monty. Did you give everybody some entertainment? Here, let me know if Monty entertained you guys while I was gone. Let me know. I need to know if Monty does a good job. I need to know. All right. We're doing Narnia, and I'm in Lights, and I still don't get the point of the play. Narnia is a bad movie, though. Like, Narnia was my childhood. That movie trilogy or whatever it was. I haven't watched those movies in a while, dude. Lauren, you just got me on a nostalgia blast. Now I'm thinking about those Narnia movies. Now I'm thinking about Narnia, and this is completely sidetracked. Hi, Monty. Yeah, Monty's chilling. Monty is doing well. Even though the Buffalo Sabres have not been the greatest in the last couple of games. I guess Buffalo Sabres won that game versus Senators, which Monty is happy about, by the way. I can imagine it would be very distracting, especially at the end of the game when scores are even. Yeah. He's still playing the piano. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get feisty with him. I've been here for almost the whole time, whole time, the first stream, or the first time in your full stream, and you're great. Joshua, thanks so much for coming in. Again, you're cheering for the Boston Bruins. I try to be as unbiased as I can, but of course, it does bleed in. So hopefully you are enjoying, and thank you for being in here, of course. There are 5 football players that were forced to be guards, and they wear tights, and it's uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. Sounds like a high school play, honestly. Monty's a fellow Sabres fan. Yeah, Monty the Couch is a Sabres fan. He's really happy about the season so far. He loves himself some population of Pollenville. He loves himself that. And of course, he's a bigger fanboy of Rick Jeanneret than me, and that speaks volume because I love me some Rick Jeanneret. Or Jeanneret, I say it as Jeanneret. Jeanneret. I don't know. JV, say hi to Monty. Do it, or your hockey team will go oof. I mean, Monty just wanted to know how he was doing. Flyers score. Oh, no! My poor Coyotes. My poor Coyotes. No, what did you do to them, Philly? What did you do to them, Philly? Who scored for Philadelphia? Is it? Wait, what? It says 1-0 on Google, and it doesn't even show that anybody scored. Google, get it. Get your site better. Okay, there you go. Claude Giroux gets the goal. I was shook for a second because Google said it was 1-0, and there's like nobody got any points. I was about to go crazy. I love Narnia and Lion. Yeah, those movies were something else. I haven't seen them in a while, but those movies were something else. Oh, Marchand was shot. Good stick save by Kudobin. Oh, Vaznak ran there with a chip. I think he shot that just wide. Now the first line is rolling. Oh, big hit on Marchand by Lindell. Exterminating the Rats. What a hit by Lindell on Marchand. No scrums after it. Just a good clean hit by Lindell. That's what I like to see, especially against Marchand. I like that. I like that sucker. Drew on my fantasy team. Not bad. Not bad. My dog is growling at the wall. My dog growls at every single window because she thinks that the window is, or there's a dog in the separate window. She's stupid sometimes, so that's just what happens. She's trying to protect the family, but still. Have you heard of the book Feminist Baby? No, but I'm not surprised that it's a thing. Not surprised whatsoever. I'm a bigger Generette fan, but I don't know how to spell his name. It's like Generette. I think it starts with G. I'm not sure. It's a weird one. I won't watch Sabre's highlights if his voice isn't there. I mean, yeah, Rick Generette is an absolute beauty, honestly. Kudobin gets around the boards. 2-3 to go in this third period. Shots are 29 in favor, or 29 to 21 in favor of Boston. Still not sure how Boston and Dallas are tied right now. Should be a Boston lead, but this will be very interesting if it goes to overtime. Of course, last time that the Stars were in Boston, Spezza coming in, shot, Sagan, chest wide. I was gonna say the last time the Stars were in Boston, Sagan had the overtime winner. So I'm just saying. Someone tweeted that trading Carlson fixed the locker room. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's not like one of the best character guys on the team. Trading him's gonna fix the locker room. Yeah, sure, bud. Oof, come on, Arizona. Don't let Gritty win. I agree. Let's go Coyotes. Sorry, Minka. Sorry. Opinions on Anthony Duclair. He's turning his career around after being put on waivers last year. I really like what I've seen from him in Columbus. He's done great. He's slowed down a little bit, but in Columbus, he looks as better as ever, honestly. Ooh, Bergeron, a shot. Kudobin was a little bit out of place there. That could be dangerous. No shot at the point. Kudobin with a couple of big saves, and he gets it. Kudobin, man, MVP. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm kidding. Thoughts on Travis Konecny? Honestly, one of the most underrated players in the league. He is a beast. Honestly, I don't know. He's kind of like in the same position as like a. I'm trying to think. He's like an elite second line center, but I'm not sure if he's fully ready to be like a first line center. I don't know if he's ready to overtake Couturier. I don't think he's going to do that, but I think Konecny is amazing. About 2 years ago, the Sabres were selling Generette bobbleheads, and I regret not buying one. Man, he's the real deal. By the way, 1:12 to go in this third period. We're getting down to the wire. I think both teams want a point, so I'm not sure how risky they'll get in this game. By the way, Dallas clearing it, so that's a little bit of an indication. Oh, wow. Uber driver asked guys in the Uber what team they played for, and Wyman said Ottawa. You can tell we're really pleased. The more and more you keep telling me about this, Minka, the more and more drama I think crazy this gets. that's oh my gosh, the drama, man. Heiskanen behind the net. He gets it. Goes around the defenseman, still with it. Poke checks. Still has it. Heiskanen with an elite play there. 30 seconds left in the third period now. Klingberg coming up. Goes by himself. Loses the puck. Oh boy, that's not good. That's not good. Klingberg losing the puck. Now DeBrusk coming in. Shoots on goal. Shoots just wide. All right. Now Nordstrom behind the puck, behind the net. 10 seconds left in the period. Crunch time now for Boston. They have to get it. 5, 4, 3. Oh, big stick by Como. And he gets it out. 1-1. We are going into overtime. Let's do this. By the way, about to actually force my dad to stop playing piano. Anyways, overtime. How was Monty? Did Monty do well? Let me know. DSFR wins the Oscar. DSFR, man. You still doing Grav NHL recaps? I'm not sure, honestly. Like, I'm kind of not about ideas, because of course there's always new ideas when there's NHL nights. Like, I'm kind of running out of ideas for ways to improve it. It seems like people care about it a little bit less than the other, I guess, series or I guess videos on the channel. So for me, I feel like I should improve it in some way, but I'm just not sure. For me, it was a lot. It's a lot of hassle to make those videos. You have to wake up early in the morning for those ones. And honestly, I just don't see really too much benefit in making it. Honestly, for me, at least in my opinion. Here we go. Yes, overtime now, 1-1. This is gonna be fun. Sagan, of course, the last time we went to Boston in overtime, Sagan got the overtime goal. So I'm hoping for another overtime goal for Segi. Just saying. Dang it, Star's got a point. Yes, get the point, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I love the Sabres. The Sabres are pretty fun to watch. Boston better win. Hey, I'm pretty happy with the point. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with the point with how badly we played in that first period. I'm pretty happy getting this at least point. Honestly, and this road trip has been pretty successful, whether we win in this game or not. Currently in overtime, Dallas is 1-0 in overtime, while Boston is 0-2 in overtime. Rosie's going crazy. What you doing, Rosie? Oh, how disrespectful to your father. Monty is. Oh my gosh. But overtime now starting, shots are 32 to 3 or 32 to 23 in favor of Boston. But this should be fun. Boston's first line getting to roll around with Dallas' first line. Now Crew coming into the zone, gets the puck, keeps it in. Klingberg trying to find a way to get it out of there. Now gets the puck with possession, trying to find an outlet, goes behind the net. Now tries to go up the rush. Now goes to find an option on the offense. Goes to Ben. He goes into the ice, goes around the net, then passes it around the boards, but nobody's there. Sagan was the intended target, but he wasn't there. Now Khudobin gets it, goes and passes to Sagan. He's trying to go up the ice now, trying to find an option. Goes to keeps it. Goes to Fax, or goes to Yanmark now on the ice. He goes around the boards, goes in his backhand, now on the forehand, trying to find an option. Now he's forced out of the offensive zone, back to the red line, back to square one. We're 1 minute into overtime. Not too much has happened so far. Yanmark comes in. Now Matt Heiskanen. Oh, Heiskanen! So close. Oh, he was like a sliver from the post. Great play by Heiskanen though, and so close from the OT winner. Short coming in. Offside. Miro though, so close from a Miro goal. Starters on my top 3 favorite teams. Dallas played unbelievable 3v3 versus Capitals. GG. Yeah, they looked amazing. Honestly, like Dickinson getting the goal. Rask just barely getting the glove on there. But Heiskanen with a great play there, making his speed known. Yeah, I agree, Hatchcan. Sometimes it was just like a little bit too much of a hassle for me. For just not too much of a payoff. And I wasn't enjoying it too much when it came to that series, so I kind of just stopped it. It might return, but I'm not doing it for right now. It might return though. So now there's a bit of the glass in TD Garden that was like torn apart or something, and now they're trying to fix it. So now we got some technical difficulties with the boards. Okay. Looks like we're going back now, but there's like a little bit of a technical difficulty with the boards there. Nothing shattered, but there's like a piece that came off or something. It was weird. Now Boston wins the face-off. Now they have it back in their zone. Grizzly trying to find an option. He's back behind the net. Goes in front. No decisions made yet. 3:25 to go in this overtime. 32-24 the shots only for Boston. Grizzly trying to find an option here. Now taking his time, taking the patience. Now tries to go up the ice. Goes back to DeBrusk. He tries to get past Majushkin, but can't. Now back to his net, trying to find an option. Goes to Grizzly apparently. Krejci. Now coming up to the ice. I'm gonna skip out this. Oh, okay. Grizzly almost came out. Yeah, I'm not gonna continue that accent. No, I don't want that. Baxa, get it out, please. There you go, Lindell behind the net. He has it, possession. What are you doing, Lindell? What are you doing? Okay, get it out, please. There you go. Now Nichushkin coming up, trying to find some room. Tries to find an option on the backhand. Flips it out. Now back to the red line. This OT has been pretty much the exact opposite of last overtime versus Washington, where this overtime has not been very eventful. Boston strong. They've had the better game, I will admit. 15 people in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Currently in overtime. Sagan coming in. Ooh, shoot just wide. Now Ben tries to get it. Tries to go back for Lindell. Now Marchand coming in. Goes to Bergeron. Off the post. Off the post, I guess. Now Ben on a 2-on-1 with Sagan. Coming in. Shoots. Oh, Ben's trying to get it back. Sagan, pass to Sagan. Pass to Sagan. Kleberg. Oh, just wide. You know how I said this OT was uneventful? Never mind. Klingberg coming in now. Sagan with blast. Oh, deflected by Krug. Yeah, this overtime is not uneventful anymore. What? Too many men pedaling. What are you doing? Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Too many men penalty now. Oh, boy. Vegas Golden Knights coverage. How's it going? Good to see you. Currently, I thought that was in. I thought Bergeron got that. Ben came in, short on Rask. Yeah, Louis, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of a post-traumatic stress disorder, something like that. I'm gonna go insane. This overtime went to 0 to 100 in literally like 30 seconds. Math ain't a thing for Dallas. Flyers score again. Rip. Here, let me get back in the chat because I know. I have 3 siblings. Please, Boston, end it. No. Uh-oh. Boston wins face off on the power play. Now they got it. Marchand back. Ooh, that was Krug. He got the one-timer. Got it wide. Another penalty for the Dallas Stars. Lindell cross-checking or something. That's over now. The game is over now. Cross-checking on Marchand, I guess. Power play. Another power play for Boston. Now they're like, what, on a 5-on-3 now? If Boston doesn't score on this, we have a problem. Or they have a problem. Yeah, that was cross-checking. I don't know what Lindell was doing there. I know it's Marchand. You want to cross-check him the best you can, but you can't do that. Boston just won this because Stars were dumb, too many men. And now they're doing cross-checking. 5-on-3 to the Boston Bruins. 1:49 left in this 5-on-3. Faxa, Como, and looks like that's Polak on a 5-on-3. Polak on a 5-on-3. Wait a second. Good save by Kudobin. Now back. Ooh, Marchand just wide. And Stars get it out now. Just a little bit of time to go. 1:13 to go in the period. Pasternak coming back in. Tries to find some room. Goes back to Krejci. He's at the blue line. Now back to Krug. Trying to find an option cross crease. Nothing available there for him. Trying to find an option. Now back to Marchand at the point. He fires. Good save by Kudobin. Now Pasternak behind the net. Now to Krug. Now it's... I don't even know anymore. Bergeron. And the Stars get it out again. Ooh, please. Ugh. Now Pasternak coming back in again. Going back to Krug at the point. Krejci now at the blue line. Finding it in, and Marchand scores the overtime winner. 5-on-3 finds just a little squeak of puck room right there in Kudobin. And Boston gets and wins the battle 2-1. The loss of penalties right there. If Boston, I'm gonna say it how it is. If Boston didn't win on that 5-on-3, they had some problems. So Marchand winning was no surprise. Yeah, Krejci with a fake at the point. Marchand right in front, and I think he got that short side. Short side, maybe. Yeah, Marchand was right there. I mean, if you're going to take a final 3 in overtime, yeah, he just perfect shot by Marchand. Can't do it any better. And 2-1 win in overtime. Ugh. Yeah, I guess I dab. I guess I dab because I was forced to. If the Stars lost, I guess I had to dab. So Marchand making me dab. That's so sad. That is so sad. Literally would be throwing my chair after the second penalty in overtime. I mean, I can't throw this chair, unfortunately. Monty is not big enough, or not small enough. But like Kudobin was fantastic. Just saying. Honestly, I'm happy with the point in this game. The Bruins outplayed the Stars for most of this game, honestly. And that 5-on-3 penalty in overtime, that was just the bullet. You can't give the best line in hockey 5-on-3 time in overtime. You just can't. And yes, I did say the best line in hockey. I don't care. Colorado doesn't have the best line in hockey. It's the Bruins right there. It's the Bruins. Marchand with a perfect shot there. And really, I can't really complain. I mean, the penalties were valid. Too many men, you can't do that. Lindell cross-checking, you can't do that. And the Stars, they got 2 penalties. They got 2 power plays. I think they had 1 power play that shouldn't have been power play. Honestly, the Stars, I think, are pretty lucky to get out with a point in this game. And I mean, even in this road trip, they've had a pretty good road trip. They won 3 straight road games. They get a point versus Boston. Honestly, this is as good as a road trip as I think Dallas could have had. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. The rage gives you the strength of Ryan Reeves. Hey, Ryan Reeves first line right winger to you. Too many penalties, yeah. Make sure to get that screenshot. Yeah, it'll come back on the stream. The stream will be available. Kings have the worst line in the NHL. What, like that 4th line? Turn it down. Turn off your computer. Shh. Turn off your computer. My dad's right here, and he has this computer on. Colorado Avs has best. McKinnon, Ranson, and Landeskog scores with ease. That's another debate for another time, but I'm saying it's the best line in the NHL. They get it done again in this game. Okay. I mean, let's just look at the Dallas Stars. I mean, they had this road trip, and they were going into this road trip like 0-3, something stupid on the road. In their so the Dallas Stars win this road trip. So after they won against the Ducks, they go on this now 5-game road trip. They lose against the Detroit Red Wings, which was very, very tough. Then they win versus Montreal, win versus Toronto, win versus Washington, overtime loss versus Boston to get a point versus them. And for the rest of the road trip, they play Columbus, and on Thursday they go home versus the San Jose Sharks. So honestly, what is that like? That's a lot of points. I mean, 0, then you have 2, then you have 4, then you have 6, then you have 7. I mean, that's a lot of points. And honestly, for the Dallas Stars, I think I'd take that. Honestly, I think I've been pretty happy with it. Depends on what happens versus Columbus, of course, but still. Reeves the guy you love on your team, but hate when he's not. Yeah, he's an elite sniper though. Like he'll get the fights in. But yes, this season he's been that first line. He's been that first line goal scorer, right, Louis? Edmonton 2-4, Washington. Ooh, Washington taking that lead. But yeah, I'm still pretty happy with this result. Honestly, with the Dallas Stars, I'm still happy that they got a point versus Boston. Boston's been pretty solid this season. And the way that they were playing, I'm still pretty happy that Dallas got a point, honestly. But yes, I think this will be it for this stream. 16 people in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for coming in the stream. It was a somewhat fun game. It was a stressful game, again, going overtime. Some of that overtime was really boring, and then it just ramped up to one of the more crazy overtimes that I think I've ever seen. So honestly, it was a fun game to watch, and of course the Bruins get it done in overtime, sadly. Though I will take that. Take care, Grabs. See you later, Nick. I'm not sure when I might stream tomorrow. Oilers versus Tampa Bay is really tempting, so I might stream tomorrow. I might not, but I'll probably be streaming. I'll be streaming tomorrow or on Wednesday, so look out for that. But this stream has been pretty fun, so thank you guys for coming in. Really enjoy your time. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Goodbye.